This is obviously a day that's been motivating me for the last 4 months, and to be able to get back into an Indy car, I mean, if it had been in a parking lot, I'd have been happy, and instead it's at probably the greatest road course, you know, in this country, and to get to come back here and be back in the car for the first time, again, working with the guys and everything, it's just been awesome. The install lap when I went out, I was like a little nervous because I'm thinking, man, I haven't done all this procedural stuff in a long time. I hitting the right buttons, flicking the right switches. Everything kind of felt still a little bit foreign, but by the time I was able to kind of put the hammer down and really start pushing, it all just came back. And I mean, this track, like I said, it's just so incredible. It's a lot of fun to drive an Indy car around here. You know, this place has been special to me for a long time. I got my first sort of Formula car win here back in Formula BMW in 2004. I won the race here in Star Mazda in 2005, and it's you know, I remember coming here, watching the Indy cars, you know, back in '04 and thinking, man, that's it. Like, that's what we do this for, to drive a car like that around a track like this. And so, you know, 11 years on, to be able to strap into one of these things and get to do it is just, it's such a cool feeling. It really brings me back to kind of being a 17-year-old kid again, standing at the fence, watching, you know, the Paul Tracy's and Sebastian Bourdais of the world kind of around this place. You know, I mean, there's a couple simple goals. One is to make sure the car comes back in one piece. That's always a successful test day. Two is to make sure I come back in one piece. I want to make sure I'm not leaking. And then, you know, just try and learn something. Obviously, this is the first time here with this car. We've got a race coming up next year. We've got to try and get as on top of those things as we can. So if we can check some of those big boxes and I can still be productive and be giving the team good feedback, then I think that's a hell of a first day back.
No, I'm never coming in, ever.
It's season 23, I'm back. I am here at a racetrack. I have no idea who my partner is. I'm hoping that it's a driver. I mean, that could be fun, right?
Finally got to meet my dance partner, Sharna. Pretty excited about that. She definitely seems like she knows what she's doing, knows what she's talking about, which is good because I know nothing. She hasn't won before, which I know makes her really hungry. And I'm obviously super motivated to win, A, because I'm kind of a competitive person by nature, but B, the last IndyCar guy to be on the show won it. So anything less, I'm going to feel like, you know, Elio's better, which she might be. But either way, the drive for both of us is pretty high, so hopefully that's going to serve us well.
Is this working?
Is this working?
Can you hear me now?
Wait, let me...
Maybe something's wrong with Facebook Live. Maybe that's the problem. It's doing the same thing. It's saying we're building an audience for you. Every time I've seen it done, it just like, they're just there.
I go to yours. Are you keeping it going?
Yeah.
Keep it going for a second.
There's a couple people. We got people coming now.
We got people! Alright, I'm going to announce it.
Slowly. It does. It works. Huzzah. Okay. So, we had a technical difficulty on Sharna's Facebook page. Facebook Live is now happening here, which helps.
Which helps. Now people can actually tune in, because... Sorry about that. But we did, however, talk for about 8 minutes to ourselves.
We covered
food.
We covered fine cuisine.
Yeah.
We covered what you think of Indianapolis. We covered all sorts of things.
Lots of different things.
This is all sorts of stuff.
Do you want to like pitch your phone up so you don't have to hold on to it?
We can do that. We're new to this, guys. You gotta go easy on us.
See if you can like rest it.
Do some magic there.
Ooh!
Success!
Yes!
How's everybody doing today?
We good? You can't hear me? Wait, what do you mean you can't hear me?
Wider angle on the lens. We don't, unfortunately, get to make the lenses on iPhones.
Yeah.
We don't have a thing.
Or unless you can tell us how to do that.
James, how are you Canadian? Well, back in 1986, this woman named Arlene and this man named Jeremy, who loved each other very much. Okay, maybe that's a little too much detail, but I was born there. I think that's
conceived and born.
I think that's how it worked. I assume conceived. I wasn't really paying attention.
You gotta sit close to me, get your face in.
Get in here. Did Elio give me any tips? He did. He did. He told me to watch out for Sharna. He said, whatever you do, hope that you don't get paired with Sharna.
Elio, I'm coming for you.
Can you
That's
believe
like
he said that?
that's just
So
unbelievable.
rude.
He's so two-faced. You didn't say that to me on Twitter.
I couldn't believe he did that.
It's unbelievable. Elio, I'm coming for you.
I asked him a lot of questions, and it was more just about the process, you know. Like, I didn't expect him to give me dance tips because I'm going to rely on her for that, not Elio. No offense, but obviously
He did do very well, though.
He did. He's got that like Latin thing. He's got the hips that don't lie. I get it. I mean, that's a tough thing. That's a tough thing to match. I'm Canadian.
You know,
look at me.
His coach, his partner was actually Jules, one of our judges.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So maybe she'll have a soft spot for another indie racer.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
That would
Can she
be
be bought? Can we bribe her?
I
mean,
know. I mean, who said that? We'll talk about that later, off camera.
Guys, crazy.
Did I tell him about Peter? What about Peter? The mayor with the move. Do you have a mayor nickname? Are you the mayor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the mayor of Hinchtown.
Ah, yes you are.
Yes, I am.
Oh, the mayor with the move.
The easiest way to get elected into office, in case you were wondering, is to make your own town and name it after yourself, and you're pretty much a shoo-in.
That's fantastic.
It's like a really easy way to do it.
That's amazing. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we should probably announce, how many people do we have coming
We
in?
have 184 people watching at the moment.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Does he have what it takes to win?
I actually think he does.
She has to say that, guys.
No, okay, real talk. I came in yesterday and I was like, I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know if the man can move. I don't know if he's super stiff. I don't know if we're uncoordinated and pigeon-toed and all the rest of it. And we only have like 5 days.
True.
Right, to get it together for the live show. So at this point I'm panicking. And then we took up frame. And then the clouds parted and the sun came through and it was like, oh my goodness.
And it wasn't a complete disaster.
It wasn't a complete disaster. It was great. And I am actually really impressed with James in the way that he moves and the way that he learns. And we're finding, you know, the truth is I had no idea how athletic you had to be and how much they are incredible athletes, the IndyCar racers, because he uses his entire body. His balance is what blows me away. His balance is phenomenal, his core strength, because he's basically balancing that car on the track. And so I'm learning a lot about the way James moves and the way that he works, as much as you're learning our first dance, which we cannot tell you.
I think I'm actually learning more. I think you're learning some stuff, but I think I'm probably learning more stuff.
Probably, I would hope so.
Someone asked which dance I'm most nervous about. All of them. Every single one.
You don't even really know what dances we have.
I don't even know. Like, I know some. I've heard names like cha-cha before, and like salsa and samba. I don't know what any of that means. Is that bad? Do most people come into this as uneducated as me?
Yes.
Thank God. Because I was feeling a little bad.
No. Everybody doesn't really understand what the dances are and I guess how different they are and whatnot, but you'll get to them. All the ones you mentioned are like Latin dances with hip action. We haven't even tried hip action yet.
Oh, God.
We've been working on like the ballroom and the standard dances. Questions. Who is your favorite F1 driver?
Oh, that's tough. I have a couple guys that I cheer for. I cheer for Ricardo because I think he's awesome. I cheer for Vettel, even though some people don't like him.
Will you be taking me to Sonoma?
I think you should probably come check out what I do.
Yes.
Because I'm getting to see what you do. It seems only fair. You might understand me and where I come from and, you know, how I move a bit better if you see what it is we actually do.
Right.
You should probably come check out Sonoma. What do you?
No,
Should I invite her to Sonoma, guys? Should she come? What do you think? You think it's worth bringing her up to the track and showing her what it's all about?
I think so. I mean, I didn't realize that Indy was only one seat because I want to get in the car.
Technically, there is a two-seater. So if you're really nice to me, I'll put in a good word with my buddy Mario Andretti, and maybe we can make that happen.
Hercules!
Hercules! Steaks and pies! Steaks and pies!
I love it. No, I really want to. I like to go fast.
I want to go fast.
I want to go fast.
You're harboring your inner Ricky Bobby?
Yes. Oh my God, I love that movie.
Who doesn't love that movie? That movie's great.
Phenomenal.
It's great. All right, so I'm getting a lot of yes, a lot of two-seater. So looks like maybe you should swing by Sonoma.
I think it's I feel like it's probably going to happen.
All right.
You guys called it. We'll do it.
We'll bring her.
We'll make sure we have a camera on the inside of the car, though, because I'm pretty sure I might,
Nope.
Well,
I don't know. What do you...
I might pee my pants a little bit. I don't know.
Oh.
You go really 240 miles an hour. That's fast.
Look, every great racer pees their pants. It's fine.
Really?
Well, I mean, what do you think? We don't stop to go to the bathroom?
No, do you fully? You don't. Why has he got his
I swear to God, we do.
You do?
Yeah, I've never done it. I'll admit that, and I would tell you if I had, but it's like super common. A lot of guys.
To pee in that fire suit.
Yeah, well, you could be in there for like 3-4 hours. Sometimes you gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
And it would stink though, like.
You got a bit of a breeze at 200 miles an hour, so it kind of takes care of it.
Oh, very true. Very,
Yeah.
very true.
But the thing is, it's a safety thing, right? Because if you have a full bladder, look, guys, I go to work every day and I get to wear pajamas and I get to pee myself. It's the best job in the world, right?
I don't know how I feel about this.
I wear a onesie to work. I'm encouraged to wear a onesie, a one-piece, comfortable
This is very true.
tracksuit.
You're a grown man that wears a onesie and pees himself.
And is allowed. I've never done it, but I'm allowed to and encouraged to by the doctors. Because if you've got
Because holding it is not
if
good.
you got a full, well, it's not even that. If you have a full bladder and you hit the wall at 200 miles an hour and have a 100 G impact, your bladder could explode, and that's not great. I've learned a lot
I
more
guess
about
pee
the
pants
body
then,
and
right?
medicine in the last year, and evidently exploding bladders, not a great thing.
No, did
Oh,
you
no.
explode? Did your bladder explode?
No, because I didn't have to pee, so it was good. But I just know that.
No one is nicer than Sharna, Tessa, except for you.
Well played.
And that's why James is one of my favorite drivers.
Because I'm allowed to pee in my pants.
Exactly.
It's a very endearing quality.
It is. I mean,
Right.
it's very, some women like that.
Got a bit-
They just want to take care of you.
I don't know.
Well, not me, however. I am
Yeah.
not into that whole...
I don't think Becky would be super thrilled if I just started wetting myself all the time. Be like, babe, it's for my job. Like, I've got
I
to
have
practice.
to.
I
It's
have to do
like-
it. The doctor told me. She'd be like, no, James, the doctor told you to do it in the race car, not on the couch in the living room.
Not in life.
You're just watching Power get up and go to the bathroom.
You're worse than the dog.
That's true.
Do you have
Our
a dog?
dog-
Oh,
yeah.
You do, right?
Yeah.
It's a curly little thing, right?
Yeah, cockapoo.
Cockapoo.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about that name for a second?
It's, yeah, yep.
Maybe let's not talk about it.
Well, it's a family show, Sharna.
Let's
We don't
just
need
move
to.
straight past
we don't need to do
that.
that. How's the leg? Leg's good. Leg's good. I've got 2 of them now, which is great. And they're both doing well.
Mm-hmm.
She can wear
A
onesie
bunny suit? I saw that. That was a little bit crazy.
Sharna's the sweetest. Sharna, you're gorgeous.
Indiana loves Hinch. Good.
Welcome to Indy, Sharna.
Yes, I'm learning so much about it, which is amazing. I was honest with James yesterday. I didn't really know the difference between...
I hope you're honest with me all the time.
Yes, I mean, I will be honest with you all the time.
Even when I have bad breath.
Yes.
Especially when I have bad
Especially
breath.
when you have bad breath.
Right.
We've already talked
We've
about
discussed
that.
this.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody gets it at some point. You just need to tell someone. You just need to let that person know.
True.
Be like, this is great and all. Please go get a breath mint.
Just do us all a favor. Take care of it.
Just take care of that real quick.
But we're teaching her about Indiana.
Yeah, I didn't know the difference between NASCAR and Indy and a kind of Formula One. I knew that NASCAR was 2-seaters, Indy is 1, so it's Formula One, but the different speeds and all that sort of stuff. What?
So, I think it's Maureen Pickering says, Aunt Kim wants to see your new shoes. Today, I did get my dancing shoes.
You did.
And I will show you my dancing shoes now.
Now. Hey!
Look at these bad boys.
There they are.
With
Good
the
old
heel on 'em.
Super dance.
We were trying to do this yesterday in like tennis shoes, and they don't slide very well, and
No.
apparently that's part of it.
Yeah, well, we're on Mali right now, so it's just really sticky.
Ludington, Michigan crew will be watching. Have you shown her the 2-handed plank yet? I think I know what he's talking about. I know him. That's my buddy Chris.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris Tooman? Chris and Jen Tooman and Noah, little Noah. No, I haven't yet. I'll show her that later.
Oh, don't be alarmed when my Sharna squad blows up your Twitter.
You got a whole squad, huh?
Oh, I got a squad. I got the best squad.
Well, that's good.
They are the squad.
The squad.
The squad.
I like that.
Mhm.
Well, it's funny that
Squad goals.
it's funny that you seem like dancing shoes.
Mhm.
The shoes thing is kind of appropriate
Well, it is actually.
because it kind of a little bit leads into what we have to talk about today.
Mhm, mhm.
Why don't you tell them what's up, Sharna?
Well, we've been going through trying to find a team name, and there's been a bunch of suggested on Twitter, which have been a lot of fun. Yeah, I saw Hinchess a lot, but we kind
A lot of Hinchess.
Hinchess.
But
Sounds like Duchess.
yeah, it sounded too regal.
I do like it, yeah, but
I don't
we
hate
kind
it.
of, I don't hate it, but we're kind of a little bit more fun.
We're a
and
little bit of we're the class clowns. Let's be honest.
kinda. Have you picked up on that
It
yet?
was bad that they put us together for that reason. We actually have like a safe word for when we start just completely, our ADD kicks in and we go completely off track. We call it off-piste. in racing.
Off-piste.
When we've gone off-piste and we're not dancing anymore and the tangent has gone so far off course, and so we just look at each other and we yell "Purple Monkey Dishwasher" and then
Back to work.
back to work. And so we toyed with the idea of actually naming our team Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Right, we did.
But we didn't think Tom would love that.
I don't think Tom will love saying that every Monday, and to be honest, it's a mouthful.
It's a big hashtag too when you're trying to type that out on Twitter and everything, which we're going to need you guys to do a lot to support the team. So Team Purple Monkey Dishwasher didn't necessarily, as much as we both loved it, and we got a lot of positive feedback.
Right, we did actually. A lot of people loved it.
I don't think it was the right call.
No.
So we decided to go for something a little different.
Well, it very much relates to James, and I guess the shoes are the hint towards it. I wonder if anyone can guess it. Beauty and the Hinch. That's actually cool. I love that.
It's a new Disney film
I
coming out
love
in January.
it. Coming out soon.
Yeah. To a theater near you.
But we are going to go with...
Oh, you ruined it.
I ruined it.
Wait,
Hang
well,
on.
should I tell the story first or after?
No, tell it. Tell the story now.
And then, okay, so here's the story. So way back when I was a poor wannabe racing driver, I was doing Indy Lights, and I had this pair of racing boots that I'd had for like 2 years, and I'd worn holes in them. And couldn't really afford to get new ones, so I took duct tape, and I wrapped them around the tips of the shoes to cover the holes. And I kind of felt silly walking around with duct tape hanging off my shoes, so to make light of the situation, which is kind of my thing,
It's your thing.
I grabbed a Sharpie, and I wrote "stop" on my left toe and "go" on my right toe. Just like the little go-karts you see at the fair or whatever, so they got the pedals labeled. So that way I had my feet labeled, and people thought it was just funny that I had "stop and go" written on my boots. So then I eventually got new boots, but I kind of liked the fact that I had that. People knew me as the guy with "stop and go" on his shoes. So I took a Sharpie and I wrote "stop and go" just on my new boots. And then, you get to IndyCar, now they just give you this stuff all the time, and every pair of new boots I got, I would write "stop and go." It didn't matter where in the world I was, what car I was driving, new pair of boots, "stop and go." And then the owner of the company that makes all my gear was like, "James, we give you these new boots all the time, and you just scribble all over them. Why are you doing that? Stop drawing on my boots." I said, "Mike, I can't do that. Like, this is my thing. The stop and go, it's my jam. I can't not do it. I've done it every race since 2009 or something." And so 2 weeks later, he showed up to the racetrack with a brand new pair of boots, and he'd embroidered "stop" on the left foot and "go" on the right foot. So he's like, "Now you don't have to draw on my shoes anymore." And so I don't. And now all my boots have "stop and go" etched into them. It's like a fun little reminder of kind of where I came from and what it used to be like, and now, the fact that I'm like making jokes and light about stuff. So we thought maybe we should call the team "Stop and Go."
Yeah. And I love it. I love that story. I love that it's a part of James's history and that it means something to him. And I feel like every time we say "team stop and go," it's going to resonate. It's
I think so.
It's got humor in it because of the way that it came about, but it's also got a lot of strength in it too because of what it represents.
Exactly right. Exactly
So,
right.
we are Team Stop and Go.
Team Stop and Go, hashtag, and just to keep the tradition alive, right here on Facebook Live, Sharna's going to grab the phone.
Yep. We're
She's
going to
going to
see
point
it.
down just to keep it all going. Here we go.
Oh, wait. Why can't I see?
Flip it around. You can do it.
Can I flip it?
Yeah, hit the flip.
Oh, wow.
Here, DJ, flip that.
Like I'm my grandma. I'm trying to figure
So
out technology.
just like the good old days, if you ever watched me in Indy Lights or my early IndyCar career, you will have seen this before.
There it is. I love it. Fantastic. Wardrobe's going to be so happy.
Wardrobe is not going to love me, but it's tradition. There we go.
Phenomenal. There we go.
Team Stop and Go.
Team Stop and Go.
Make it happen, guys.
We're gonna do it.
You gotta vote.
We gotta vote.
You gotta come out and vote.
You know what we've also got to do a little bit of?
Probably dance.
Probably dance.
We should probably do some dancing.
We should probably do some dancing. I don't know if we share our dancing just yet.
I don't know, it might be... We should probably do that another time.
I think so.
We'll get people coming back.
Yeah, I think it's too soon.
It's too soon.
But how are you feeling about the dancing so far, James?
I am feeling great. I have the best teacher, I've been told, and I'm learning that firsthand. So I'm excited about that. Definitely not something I came in expecting to be able to do very well.
Right.
And we're still determining whether or not I can do it well. But first steps are good. First steps are positive. Sharna seems to be happy, and she's done this before once or twice, so I'm kind of, my fate is in her hands, so to speak.
Right.
So fingers crossed we can make something happen.
All right. Well, we're going for it. We're going to go all the way, right?
We're going to go. Absolutely.
All right. Sign off.
All right. Sharna and James, Team Stop and Go, signing off. We got to get back to work. Thanks for watching.
Bye, my love.
Yeah, maybe put it on the fire suit itself, as opposed to like on your onesie.
Okay. Let me just do this. Sorry. Good luck. She says good luck. Becky is the one that terrified me of this experience. Thank you. Becky's the one that terrified me of this experience.
Yeah, that conversation probably didn't help your cause, did it?
I don't have my... Mama has my phone. What's Mama's name again?
Arlene.
Arlene, that's right.
Just call her Mama Hinge.
I call her Mama,
That's
because
what-
she's Mama.
Mama, that's literally what everybody calls
Got it.
Mama and Papa Hinge.
Okay, we've got enough phones between us that we'll get something, right?
Yeah.
I hope this works out well for you.
I hate you so much.
I hope you come back in one piece.
I'm so mad at you right now, you have no idea. Just wait till next week's dance. That's all I have to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need the car later, that's all.
Improvise.
Yep.
One more
Got
hand.
it.
I knew you had
Yep.
two. I
Yep.
thought you did. All right. So you can get ready, Chris will walk you.
Just step right up here with a hand right there. And just slide your feet right out in front of you. There you go. Yeah, you just stay bent, just like that. Good luck.
Keep something going.
Remember you. And just slide your feet right out in front of you. Yeah, you just stay bent, just like that.
Oh yeah. There's no turning back now.
You're safe. You're safe.
If I get out now, I look like an idiot. So
Ah, you're fine.
Yep.
Okay, lean forward just a second.
Now all you gotta do is sit back and watch.
Oh, it's like
That's it.
if I get out now, I look like an idiot. So
Ah, you're fine. Okay, lean forward just a second. No, you don't have to worry about hooking radio. He knows what he's doing. Ash. GoPro down there somewhere.
Okay, you got it? I got you.
My legs feel like jelly. That was amazing.
What do you think?
Dude, you're. Amazing!
All right. There's a GoPro down there somewhere.
Okay, you got it? I got you.
Here.
You can pull yourself up.
Oh, no, okay.
It'll fall off. It's okay. Are you stuck?
Oh, got it.
You made it.
My legs feel like jelly. That was amazing.
What do you think?
Dude, you're about to get crazy, but you're amazing. So real. I love it. Wow.
Pretty different, huh?
Yeah?
Put that back on, but you sit down by your seat.
Woo!
GoPro.
Is that fun?
Unbelievable. Wow. That was fast. That was definitely fast. That was amazing. Seriously, that was amazing.
What do you think?
I think you're crazy, but I think it's amazing.
I think-
Wow.
Nice.
James, the thing is, I want to know.
Expecting anything?
Well, I'm hoping that she's as nervous now as I was before the first show last Monday, just to give her a little taste of, you know, the tables being turned in that sense. But she's about to get a little bit of a crash course. Sorry, bad choice of words.
Terrible choice.
She's about to get a bit of an education in what it takes to drive an Indy car around a Sonoma racetrack. It'll be fine. It's totally fine. It'll be fine.
Are you nervous?
No, terrified. Terrified.
What do you think is about to happen?
I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's the most terrifying part is probably before I'm in the car. I know James is an amazing driver. I'm not afraid of anything going wrong. It's just, I think the adrenaline and the rush of it is so crazy.
There they go.
Here
Get
we
real.
Logo? Zombie scream.
Two. Right? When you went around the second time, I was like,
Yes.
I want to do it again. I want to go again.
And you were just holding on.
Sometimes I wasn't. I was like, look, Mom, no hands. Yeah, it was so good.
You enjoyed it?
I don't know why I was terrified. It was amazing.
It wasn't that bad.
And, I mean, you're pretty good at what you do, so you know.
So how was it? Did it meet expectation?
It exceeded expectations. That you have no idea how fast you're going until you're actually in that car, and you just look out in front of you, and you're like, no, James, you should brake, James, brake. Oh, he broke.
Oh, is that what that tap was in the back of my helmet? Was that you?
Shut up!
Up until today, how fast had you gone in a car?
180 kilometers, so that, I think that's like 110 miles.
Yeah.
What should you just do?
We were probably about 160, 165.
Just a
Getting there.
touch
Just
faster.
a little bit quicker.
How many G's in some of this one?
I don't know. I mean, turn 6 and then through turn 8, the S's there. I mean, they're not as long duration as turn 6, but they're pretty moving. I mean, you're probably 2.5, 3 Gs.
Yeah, you can feel them. I could even feel my helmet at some point. It's not that it would lift, but I feel it get like sucked back into my face.
Yeah.
A lot.
There's a lot of force going on
Yeah.
out there.
Unbelievable.
From your world.
It's so cool. You know, one of the big challenges with racing is it's really hard for the average fan to relate. You know, anybody can stand in front of a 3-point line, miss 9 out of 10 shots, and say, hey, LeBron's pretty good at his job. But no one gets the opportunity to sit either behind the wheel or behind a driver in an Indy car to really know what that feels like. And so for us, this is such a cool opportunity to give people a little bit of an insight into what our world's all about.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and Hinch has been in your piece of what he does.
It's incredible to start learning about what is required of James to be an IndyCar driver, especially as an athlete, and then to sit in that car and feel it for yourself and feel the G-forces and the turns and how fast it is. It's just unbelievable. You would never expect the intensity of it. You can't put it together because you never drive that fast. You can't put it together, and it's just unbelievable. It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long the time is left for you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest rivers. You can never know, but life keeps moving. I'm on top of the world.
Welcome to the season premiere of Dancing with the Stars. And now, let's meet our star. Amber Rose. Kenny Babyface Edmonds. Calvin Johnson Jr. Jake G. Austin. James Hinchcliffe. Jana Kramer. Lori Hernandez, Marilou Henner, Maureen McCormick, Rick Perry, Ryan Lochte, Cara Jolie, Vanilla Ice,
My name is James Hinchcliffe. I'm a driver in the Verizon IndyCar Series. Not necessarily a dancer, frequently referred to as the class clown. I decided to do the show because in 2015 I suffered an injury after an accident at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Mechanical failure sent me into the wall at 230 miles an hour. That was a very sobering thing for me and really kind of made me realize laughter is the best medicine. It really is.
Hey! Don't worry about your car, it's fine. We took good care of it, don't you worry. Instantly, when James and I met, we had a great, fun chemistry.
Sharna, am I doing this right?
Oh, God. We have the same sense of humor.
When does the sprinkler come into it?
But at the same time, I could tell how competitive he is.
This competition is a very serious thing. At the end of the day, there's really no time for messing around.
Sometimes I think that I'm a dreamer, one that's standing all alone. Sometimes it feels like it's forever since I've truly felt it all. But
Thank you very much.
Okay. Hello. We're late, and that's our fault.
That's our fault.
We had some dancing to do. She's actually got one more interview to do.
I have to do one more question.
Brian, look, anybody who listens to my podcast, The Mayor on Air, know that my producer's name is Brian. We call him Buzzkill. Call him Buzzkill Brian.
Buzzkill.
Yeah.
I love it.
So this might be Buzzkill Brian 2.0. Yeah, see, that's what the other Brian thinks about that. He doesn't love that nickname.
I love it. I personally think it's an amazing nickname.
I think it's actually stuck. Now people in the office refer to Brian as Buzzkill. His boss
really?
called him Buzzkill the other day.
Is
Buzzkill, I'm sorry.
Is it working? Oh,
It's working.
Is it working?
It's pretty close up. It's pretty close up.
Okay.
So we're gonna share some stuff with you guys. She's gonna do a quick interview, aren't you?
Yes, I have to do a quick interview, but James is going to talk with you guys for a little bit, and I'll be there in like Buzzkill Brian. How long we got?
You've got, I need 1 minute at a time.
1 minute.
1 minute. T-minus 1 minute.
T-minus.
We'll see you soon, partner.
T-minus.
Where are we doing this? Where should I go? We're in a dance studio. Not here. We're in a dance studio in New York. Oh, there's the competition. Look, everybody wave. Yeah, that's a whole new dance they're learning today. It's a very different thing that they're doing. You guys were watching?
Are you Canadian?
I am.
All right, awesome.
We're doing a Facebook Live. Everybody
Hello,
knows the
Facebook
champ.
Live. How you doing?
Everybody knows the champ.
beautiful.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Here.
He's so good.
My gorgeous girlfriend here.
Hello.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
So I'm going to switch on you now. What are you guys learning today?
We're working on the jive.
Oh, very
And
nice.
I got to get my shoulders down because everything is about, you know what it's like.
Shoulders. Are you?
Yeah, and I
doing-
tend to, because I think I'm in the middle of a party, but I'm shoulders down.
You're just having so much
I'm
fun.
having so much fun.
Yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. And how's she doing?
It was awesome.
That's really. Oh, I won't show. All right. We're gonna do like 2 seconds, guys. You're gonna see 2 seconds of this. That looks pretty good. They're gonna be stiff competition. We got some stiff competition here. I know.
Killing it. She's amazing, right?
Yeah. They're doing the jive.
She's like in better shape than I do. Look at
They're
her body.
they're jiving like it's nothing. I know it was a tough one in Texas. Did you guys see Watkins Glen?
Though she's amazing. Hey, got that move.
He's just getting after it.
I keep watching you on YouTube, trying to get your thing.
Babe,
You're
you're
so
amazing.
good.
Look, they have the same hair.
So beautiful.
No, you're killing it out there.
They have the same hair.
No, but
They're like twinning with the hair. So we've had a very productive day here at Dance Sport, New York City, and Becky's making fun of me. Let's see your dance move, Becky.
Oh.
She's making fun of me.
Oh, was that Flick? Was that on you at that point?
Yeah, that was on you. So, how did today go? What are you doing? What are you eating?
My snack.
Sharna snacks. She
sugar
snacks like a Tamagotchi. You always need to be eating. You on the way here you bought
Lychee.
Lychees.
Lychee.
Do you say lychee or lychee?
I say lychee.
Well, we could agree with you, but then we'd all be wrong. We're not gonna do that. So yeah, we're gonna flip the thing. We're gonna flip this thing.
No, you don't have to
No,
hold
it's
it, baby.
fine, darling.
It's good, but I feel like we should sit somewhere.
Should we
right?
sit somewhere?
This is super awkward. Hey, what if we just lean it up against the mirror?
I don't know if they can hear us though. How did we do it last time?
We had a bench.
Pull the chairs in front of the table. And we'll do the little. No, like face them this way. And then we'll rest it on here.
Oh, I see what's happening. Sorry,
See
guys.
it
Bear
on?
with us for a sec here.
We're new at this.
We're new at this Facebook Live thing.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't like it. Pineapple. Hang on.
Pineapples.
Pineapple!
You need something more last time.
Oh! Guys, I'm sorry. We're getting there.
We're riding the struggle bus hard.
Hardcore struggle bus right now. That was it. Hey!
Success. Hey from Canada. Hello, another Rebecca.
What up, everybody?
Speaking of hair, are you bringing back the Danica hair? No. No, I'm not.
The Danica hair.
It's. So I used to drive so Danica Patrick raced the GoDaddy car of IndyCar, and then when she left and went to NASCAR, I took over that car, so I became the new GoDaddy girl.
Okay. Oh.
And so my very first race, when we went out for driver intros, I wore a black wig because everybody was just used to seeing Danica in that suit.
Of course you
so
did.
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
It's a very me thing to do.
I feel like I need to see this though.
It was well documented.
You're gonna have
It's
to show
all
me.
over the interwebs.
Fantastic. Well, we had an amazing rehearsal day today, right?
Why don't you tell them about it, Sharna?
Well, you know, we finally finished our routine.
Yes, she finally showed me the whole thing.
Yeah. We can't do it all to music yet, but it's going really, really well. James is improving incredibly quickly.
Thank you.
We went off on a couple tangents. We discovered some new words.
We did. Sharna actually created a word today that I'm a pretty big fan of. I'm pretty happy about it. Are you going to share it with the people, or is
I
this
feel like
that?
we should. Do we need the story of how it came about, though?
Tell the story.
It's
Come
pretty
on.
simple.
I was going to say, I didn't realize it was a story.
Pretty simple. We were taking up frame, and I got stuck in between saying it was so good and it was money, and we came up with
Smoney. So now anytime something goes well, Smoney.
Money.
So we're like also
Hashtag
like
that.
hashtag Team Smoney
Right?
as well.
I know, it's so good, and it's money, so it's money. I love
Smoney.
it.
I have a really bad feeling someone's going to be like, yeah, no, someone already did that.
It's possible. Does
So if
money
you've heard
already
of Smoney,
exist?
tell us. And if
Smoney.
not, don't take it. Don't touch it. It's ours.
Yeah, we own that now. All right?
Technically, you own it. You came up with it.
It was a team thing. It was a team effort. It was a team
If
effort.
I hadn't been so good,
Right.
you wouldn't have said it.
Exactly. It was inspired by you.
I got it.
Conceived by me, inspired. No, inspired. Wait.
Inspired?
Inspired by you, created by me.
I'm like a muse. She gonna be a guest on the Mirror on Air? Ha! Maybe in Sonoma. That's what we have to do. Is get Sharna as a guest on the podcast. Smoney.
Smoney! Yes! Katrina, you got it.
I like
Anna
that.
Gibson said no, it doesn't exist. Hashtag Smoney. Oh, I like it already.
I think Anna probably Googled it to make sure that it
Yes,
exists.
Anna, I appreciate you Googling it. That's amazing.
So our Foxtrot's coming along?
Our foxtrots and...
Oh, that's right. We also created we cut two dances actually. There's the Foxtrots.
Foxtrots, because we couldn't speak today. We had no language skills
Tripped
today.
over Foxtrot, and then the Sauce Cross.
The sauce cross.
The Sauce Cross it's pretty for real, guys. I can't wait to show you the Sauce Cross when it comes
How
out.
did we even get to the sauce cross?
Because we were adding some sauce onto the Viennese cross,
Right.
and it became a sauce. It was a saucy cross.
Saucy
It was
cross.
a saucy cross.
So much.
So it's a
So
sauce.
many things.
So much.
It's money.
It's money. That sauce is money.
Mm-hmm.
That was producer Don's looking at. It's funny.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, D?
Anyway, who's got questions? I feel like last time that, are you going to do a dance in a racing suit? Well, as far as I understand, those things are dang hot.
They're very
So,
warm and not very flexible. If it's, you have to move it all. I don't think that
really
would
think.
be good.
I don't think it's a good move.
What song? Can we tell them what song we're doing, or is that not allowed?
I don't know if we can tell you what song we're doing, to be honest. So I'm not going to give you that info just yet.
Have a great surgery, Nancy. Hope it goes very well, and I hope you're back on your feet soon.
When's Sonoma?
Sonoma is not this weekend, the following week, like the 16th, 17th, 18th, I think. The week after the first show. The week of the first show. If that makes sense.
When will you wear your prince crown?
I was telling you about
I
that.
know.
the hat. I'll wear my hat. I'll wear my hat to some rehearsal at some point, somewhere, someday, sometime. I think. Yeah. I'll wear my crown. Yeah.
I thought that story was fantastic, by the way. Showed me the video to it.
Hannah, oh God, you said my name. I'm dead. Don't
die.
die.
Don't die, Anna.
That's super counterproductive.
Anna, come back to life.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Am I excited about the inevitable waxing of the chest hair?
Is that inevitable?
You tell me. This is your business.
How bad is it down there? No, we're fine.
Good?
No, yeah.
Okay.
You're not like wolf status.
No, I'm not wearing a sweater, I promise. Which my
So
dad
bad.
does. I won't lie. My dad is.
Really? So are you
It's-
gonna get to that point?
God, I hope not. I don't
Is it
think so.
hereditary?
Because my brother already is.
Oh, who's Harry?
And I didn't get it quite like he did.
Oh, so maybe you won't get it.
I hope I'm good.
Have you ever considered waxing
Uh-oh,
your chest?
Buzzkill 2.0's back.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Back to questions.
See you tomorrow for GMA. Come take a pic with us. Yeah, if we see you, we'll come take pics.
Right,
Sure.
for sure. British love. Did we say Rebecca's name?
Yes, we did.
Ooh, short-term memory loss.
We did say Rebecca. Hated a fighting dance.
Doing
a race-themed dance.
Well, that's inevitable. I think that's coming up, but I really want to figure out a way to not be cheesy about it. I haven't thought about that yet.
We'll come up with something. She'll come up with something. I say we
Cheese isn't really my thing. You know me, guys. I like truth and grit
Especially
and
not before
depth
bed.
and yeah, no, not before bed. It's terrible for you.
Apparently you get nightmares if you eat cheese before bed.
Really, nightmares? Really?
If you eat cheese before bed, you get nightmares. This is what I've been told.
It's like a dairy thing. All the time.
Really?
and absinthe, I think.
Oh, absinthe. Wait, you dream on absinthe? Absinthe is just not. Oh, yeah. I have a funny story about the first time I ever had absinthe. However, it's not appropriate for Facebook Live.
It's not a Facebook Live story.
No, it's not a Facebook
Fair
Live
enough.
story. That's just friends and family. Select friends and family story.
We're excited for you to cheer for us, Kathy. So thank you for saying that.
Thank you. Are you guys going to be outside GMA tomorrow? I think so. We usually dance a little bit outside and then we come inside. We have rehearsal for it tonight. Everybody's getting in town today. So if you are in New York and you can make it out in the morning, definitely come see us. We'd love to see you guys, take some photos, sign some autographs and stuff.
Check it out.
Say hi to the fans. Please do your
Oh yeah, so like whenever they announce the judges' names before they do the scores, for some reason it just always gets me when the guy says Carrie Ann's name because he just goes Carrie Ann Inaba, and it just sounds like I'm just like, oh, I just want to meet that person just based on her name alone.
How do I not?
Carrie Ann Inaba. Naba. You know?
Let's hope she gets a 10.
That's what I was. It's like you're projecting.
She's a big fan of like hip action and sexiness. We haven't even got to that part yet.
So I won't lie. At the driver intros in Watkins Glen, they brought Elio up on stage with me, and he tried to show me some hip thing. Wasn't awesome. We got. Now he did say it took him a long time to learn, but he like busted. I'm like, hey, that looks pretty easy, and then I looked like I was like using a hula hoop or something.
Bad news bears, right?
Wasn't awesome. Was not. We're gonna work on this. It's gonna be baby steps. We have other stuff to do first. We have other stuff to worry about. That was an awesome impression. Yeah. See, Carrie Ann Inaba.
Give us your Aussie accent. Hercules.
I can't do Hercules. Hercules. I can't do it on demand like that. No, you're making me nervous.
What about Scottish?
She thinks you can hear her.
I love how we like.
Hi, Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Thanks for saying hello. We can hear you.
Hi, Bailey.
What? Carrie Ann was in Austin.
Yes, she was.
What?
Yes, she was. I'll show it to you.
I gotta look that up. We were actually thinking we were gonna watch that the other day.
What am I eating? They're sugar snaps.
Apparently, Carrie Ann
Just a raw vegetable.
doesn't like lips.
No, only when you're not supposed to do them. Otherwise, she loves lips.
Ah. No, Megan, I had no dance experience before this. In fact, less than none. Becky can tell you that my dancing was actually quite atrocious. Normally it was after a few glasses of liquid courage.
When hunch comes out.
A hunch comes out,
So
a
we
lot of
have
fist pumps involved. It's not pretty. Oh, can they?
Oh, all right, good to know. Good to know. We've talked about Hunchy Hinge.
Yes, this is Hunchy Hinge, because I spend my whole life in a seat, hunched over, buckled in, and so I'm always doing this, right? And Sharna's like, no, you need to do this. Oh, I just pulled something in my back, just doing it. Okay.
Stop that. Don't lie.
Oh, I'm not even kidding.
Stop.
Oh, it hurts.
Hinge?
Oh, God.
Stop that. No jokes.
I'm not.
Funny.
It's not.
Did
Wait,
you really
you're
hurt
right.
yourself?
No.
We're good. Did you really hurt yourself?
Totally fine. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Nessa, yes, lots of jitters. All of them, actually. All of the jitters. I have them all. Each one of them. But hopefully, with practice comes increased confidence, and with confidence comes a strong performance. That will hopefully garner a good score from Carrie Ann Inaba.
Then Goodman.
I can't. For some reason, it's only Carrie Ann's name.
Bruno Tonioli.
I don't know. It's just something about the way he says it.
I like it. But listen, you didn't finish Hunchy Hinge.
Oh yeah. So Sharna's I've always got to do this, and I've got to be shoulders up and pulled back and arms out and elbows and wide and frame. And every time I do something where that goes away, I become Hunchy Hinge, and she yells at me. She told me.
I straight on like, nope, stop. I don't like it.
She literally would just like push my neck away, like mid dance, just go meow. that happens a lot in my day. Just women pushing my face away.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
get-
we've
I
had
get that a
some
lot.
serious analogies, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell him to imagine that I smell really bad.
True. She's also like really good at trying to come up with racing terms and equate them to dance things.
Mm-hmm.
So we've dealt with hairpins, shock absorbers, curves, which is pretty exciting. Just momentum, centrifugal force, or centrifugal force, as somebody used to call it.
So guilty. So Alan.
That's not Alan. That's
Steve.
It's Stevie.
Pepper monkey dishwasher.
Yeah, Purple Monkey dishwasher. We get distracted a lot.
A lot. Pepper monkey dishwasher is our code name because we just go off on tangents and
We go what we like to call off-piste.
off-piste.
We say that all the time in racing, off-piste.
Yeah.
And so whenever we go off-piste, we have to say Purple Monkey dishwasher, and then we're right back into it.
Yeah.
We've actually been pretty good about that, to be fair.
Yeah. We snap each other back into it.
Yeah.
Not very often does it go on for more than like a minute or two.
No, that's true.
Except the Paul Rudd one today, that went pretty far.
Yeah, have you guys seen Wanderlust? Never mind. I don't. It actually started with
I can't. I've got nothing.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yes.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall, because she was telling you to do less.
Yeah.
Apparently I was doing
Do
too
less.
much. Do less. Just
Doing
do
too much. Do less.
Just pop up. Just don't think about it. Just do it. Just pop up. No, just do less. Okay, now you're not doing anything. You have to do more than that. Let's go on surfing. We'll figure it out.
You know what you should do? You know what I need you to do?
Tell me.
The golf skit.
I can't. No,
You have to, baby.
I can't do it.
It's so good. It's funny.
No,
it's
look.
very funny.
There's way too much swearing in that.
How many kids are on this right now?
I feel like there's some
Lots
kids.
of kids. There's some kids. We can't
For
do it.
those of you
Don't
who
do it.
know, she's referring to the Robin Williams skit on golf, on like the
That's so
creation of golf.
Mom,
which
Dad,
is
go watch it.
hilarious.
Mhm.
Super good.
What were we just talking about? Racing terminology?
Yeah, I think so.
Were we talking about racing
Have you
terminology?
transitioned from describing your feet as stop and go to left and right yet? No. I have not. I actually wrote stop and go on my shoes.
Have you changed? Oh, I haven't told James about the fart smelling face yet. The smell the fart face.
That is what you use to describe that face?
Yeah.
When do you use that face?
Oh, you can use it all the time.
Wait, what?
The deep concentration face.
Who puts that much effort into really taking in a fart smell?
You know that.
Oh, it's like a suspicious face? You're like, who was it?
It works though, right? It works. That like where is that smell coming from? Where is that? What is happening? You like slightly squint your eyes a little bit, and you lift your chin as if to like find the stream of stench.
Somebody fart.
It's somebody. It's that face. So if you're trying to give me like Blue Steel and you haven't seen Zoolander or you don't know how to do Blue Steel, it's like it gives you a face.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It's like you smell it, but you don't want people to know that you smell it.
Right. Exactly.
It's almost like you're smelling your own. You're like,
oh
God.
That's a different.
No, it's a different thing. Lucy is at home in Indianapolis, and we miss her dearly. I can't wait to see that little nugget. I miss our little nugget.
Just like a little puppy, right?
Yeah, she's so adorable.
So beautiful. I miss my nuggets.
Yeah. Did they not come here?
No, I didn't bring them here. They're back in LA, staying with a friend. The little girl has to have like this cyst cut out at the top of her head. They're about to cost me some money. I feel like I have kids already.
You're about to cost us some money because you talked us into Canyon View Ranch.
Oh.
Yeah.
You are doing it? Anyone that has a dog that needs training, Canyon View Ranch up in Malibu in California is unbelievable.
I promise she's not paid by them to say that. She legit.
Oh no, this is not a sponsored post.
It's a legit thing.
All right.
Has Elio given any pointers? He has. He's given me a couple, but none of them have worked yet.
We haven't really got to the last.
They're not relevant yet.
All right.
He's got the head stuff.
Anyone got like dance questions or team stop and go questions?
No, I didn't. We did not leave Lucy with Connor. Don't worry. Lou is in safe hands with Fee's partner, her boyfriend Andrew. So we don't have to worry about that. I would not. Yeah, we want her to be fed and watered. So we didn't do that. And besides, he would just like take her out for walks to pick up chicks. Let's be honest. That's what Connor would do. I mean, fair.
I mean,
point to
it does
mention,
work.
Not a
It
bad
does
point.
work.
Not a
We
bad
love
point.
we love puppies.
Hey Connor, if you're watching, you can go borrow Lou. How's Daisy?
Daisy's doing good. She's doing fine. She has surgery at the end of the week. Have I warned him? Oh, do you have dental care?
I mean, yeah. Did you kick out someone's tooth?
Yeah, like clean out. Oh my god! Clean out. Like gone. Like Gonski. The tooth was there and he was over here.
What'd you do?
Whoa. It's so bad. I was so embarrassed. We were doing a contemporary dance, which I'll show it to you. We were in rehearsal. There's footage of it, and we slide down to the ground, and I lifted my foot up in this like side plank thing that we did.
Okay.
And clean clocked him in the jaw. And his tooth.
Front tooth.
Was out. No, one of these guys.
Back tooth. Wow. All right.
So bad.
Well, I'll wear a mouth guard. I'll just wear my helmet.
Could you imagine?
We should do it.
He comes out wearing his helmet the whole dang time.
Or should
But
like
yes,
start one like
so-
taking a helmet off and like chucking it away and then starting.
Right. So there was that. I did kick out his tooth.
Okay. Well, I haven't kicked out anybody's teeth, so you don't have anything to worry about.
But I have, so you might.
I know. I got lots to worry about.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Dental care, just
Shouldn't it have been like the not pro that would be doing something like that? Wouldn't it make more sense?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so embarrassing. I'm mortified. This poor guy has been through so much, and then I go kicking out his dang tooth. He's amazing. I love him. I love you, Noah.
Yes, do a dance with a helmet. What are you trying to say? Huh?
I don't know how that would go down with the judges, though.
I don't think,
like,
it's all about facial
I
expression
think because
and stuff,
yeah,
right? So-
yeah. I think in theory it's a good idea, but I don't think it's actually a very good idea. How many rehearsals? Today is day 5.
But some of them are short.
Some of
One
them
was
were only
only
like
2
2 hours.
It's
So-
busy until after the last race, which is in 2 weeks.
Actually, that's something to say. After the week 1 show, we have Tuesday, Wednesday to rehearse, and then Monday.
And Monday morning.
Because it's Sonoma and it's James's biggest race. It's the last one of the season, so there is literally no time for us to work. So week 2 is going to be really, really tough for us, and we kind of just need everyone to rally behind us anyway.
Just
Please.
bear with us. Week 2 might not look awesome, so bear with us.
It might not be as awesome as week 1, and we're not putting that out there. It might be too.
It might be.
But just
It
because
might
you
be.
are killing it, you improve so quickly. But just in case that is what it is, you know.
If you notice a distinct decline week 1 to 2, don't lose faith.
No.
There's a very logical reason for it.
Right. And
Yeah.
then after that, he and Becky are relocating to LA, and they're going to be there 100% the whole time. And
Dedicated to I've cleared my calendar after that. And we are dedicated to the cause.
which is this is amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
I mean that hasn't happened for me in a minute.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, you were telling me that it's been hard to kind of get.
Lots of traveling and all
Lots of
those
traveling
different
and
things.
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy. Sometimes it is, you know, people come on the show and they've still got other jobs that they've got to do at the same time. So
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
Janet's still touring.
Oh, right, exactly.
So that's
Gleb's
pretty
living
busy.
on a tour bus? Poor guy.
Gleb's living on a tour bus.
That tour bus life ain't easy.
He thought it was glamorous, and then she explained, like, here's your bunk, and that's it. That's what you get. He thought it was going to be like some
Oh, yeah.
super
He
glamorous
thought he was going to get,
$1 million Newell bus.
Like
that
a
was
mansion on
all
wheels.
Slide outs and marble and.
Oh, Gleb. No. Bless his heart. It's not how it goes down. Take her for a ride in the 2-seater. We are planning on doing that,
Working
actually.
hard, trying to make that happen.
For
Trying to make
Sonoma.
that happen. Yeah.
So we might not dance, but I'll have the life scared out of me on the track. You know how fast I go? How fast I go?
At Sonoma, we'll probably get you out to about $1.85. But it's not how fast you go, it's how fast you stop and how fast you corner. That's what's actually really impressive. If you wanted to. Now I'm going to say that, I'll get in trouble. But yeah, that's the impressive part.
Or the part that might make me wet my pants.
Yes, no, that's going to be the part that you keep.
I'm going to freak out, aren't I? We can't film this. I can't film this. If I pee my pants on camera, they will 100% use it.
What?
Who said that? Who said that?
What? I didn't. I think
Devastating.
If you look, I think not. Don't. When you look at, look, we're friends. Look. If you have there rules, okay? There are lines and there are look. Start back. If you look, do I have a point? I've got a point.
No, you don't have a point. There's no point.
So we're up bright and early tomorrow for Good Morning America. Make sure you tune in for that. And then we're going to hit up some more rehearsal after that.
Yes.
And then I'm off to California for a test.
See ya.
Driving on Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm yours.
Yeah, we in it.
So it's crunch time. We're getting to it. And we are taking it very seriously. If you saw my Instagram post earlier today.
Seriously.
Super duper serious.
That started off as like trying to do the Mayor of Hinchtown thing. And then we just... We went off on a tangent.
We got pretty off-piste.
We have a blooper reel for you on that one.
We have a little video coming out at some point that's going to make everybody pee themselves just a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right, guys. It's about time, I think.
Thank you for watching. Absolutely. We got an early morning. She's actually got to rehearse more. I don't.
I have to rehearse tonight from 8 to 9, and then 4:45 a.m. I have to be in the lobby, done, hair and makeup.
I don't. I'm 5'10", so I plan on rolling out of bed at about 5 o'clock, doing this.
Guys, right? Ladies, am I right?
The best.
They just don't get it. They don't get it.
No, we get it.
They have no idea what we go through.
No, because I see it all the time. I see what you have to go through. I just don't have to do it.
Exactly.
I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah. Good for you. Enjoy your extra sleep.
Oh, but whatever. Yeah, okay, I will. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go. We love you.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right, so it's 1 week down. We hope many to go when it comes to Dancing with the Stars. Sharna Burgess, James Hinch, of course, doing double duty right now. So, how you juggling the balls right now?
Well, let's just say I'm glad we only have to do this once. I'm glad that once the show started, there's only one race in between the end of the season and the show. We're making it work. It's an ask. It's a big challenge to be sure, but I got the best coach, and she's been working overtime to try and get this goofy, lanky Canadian kid doing the Paso Doble.
Yes.
Really?
In just 2 days.
Let me say this. Judging by what happened in week 1 with you, you might be a miracle worker. And that was very impressive.
She's a magician.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
You know what? I feel like this week I became a magician.
Yeah.
Week 1, we had a little bit more time. We had 6 days to get that dance together. This week we have had essentially a day and a half because Hinch has been so busy. So, you know what? It's really a testament to how hard he works and how much he's putting into it and how well he can put just as much dedication in both things. Honestly, it's amazing. It surprises me every day.
I know it's early. Do you have a feel, though, for how this is going to go? Because judging by week 1, this thing's going to be around a while, you know?
I just want to keep...
Fingers crossed.
I just want to keep us focused on us and week to week and doing the best job that we can do, but it's pretty hard to ignore the chatter of everyone saying that he's a contender for the final, he's a contender for the variable. They're all very big words. They're very big things to live up to.
I'm just here to dance.
It's just here to dance. And I'm just here to teach him how to do that. So hopefully, you know, people love watching us and watching us laugh, basically, and dance a little bit. And hopefully, take it all the way to the end.
Do you feel comfortable yet doing this?
It was really good getting the first one out of the way, for sure.
Yeah.
That was like my big fear, was just freezing up on game day and not doing what we had practiced, and it went well. I mean, the first show went really well. I'm sure at some point over the competition you're going to make some sort of screw up on on a performance, but that's par for the course. I screw up out there all the time. I've been doing that 20 years. I think I can afford myself the odd mistake or two for something I've been doing for like 2 weeks.
Very true.
But no, I'm definitely getting more comfortable. And I'm enjoying it more and more every day. It's actually become like a lot of fun.
Cool. Well, it's back to your day job this weekend. But then again, Monday, live right here in RTV6 and ABC, week 2 of Dancing with the Stars.
Going into Monday night, I knew that James was going to impress people.
I honestly didn't know what to expect. We need to keep an eye on you.
Thank you so much. Honestly, it's crazy to tie for top score with Lorian Val. I think the response from the public and the fans was, who? Wait, what? Who's this guy?
So the dance that we have coming up this week is...
Nacho Libre.
Not even close.
Queso Lupe.
Caso Padre?
Paso Doble, but close. This week, we're doing a zombie apocalypse Paso Doble inspired by The Walking Dead. I want to see your leg go that way. Like, pretend the zombie's over there, not behind you.
Unfortunately, this week is brutal for us because of my final race in the IndyCar Series at Sonoma. We only had Tuesday, Wednesday to rehearse.
4, 5. Today is camera blocking, and James can't be here. So that's frightening. It's terrifying, actually. I need you guys to make sure we're clean for him when he comes in on Monday.
I spent all weekend up in Sonoma racing, and now we're here on set. Show me that one again. I have to feel ready. It would have been nice to have had an extra 3 or 4 days of practice. Like,
Lean away.
There's no excuses now. We got showtime. We got to just get it done. I remember this part.
Paso Doble.
Okay, so what next? What was the next part? Just give me the next part. It'll be fine.
James and Sharna.
We are a great team, and we're going to need that again this week because it ain't going to be easy to beat these guys.
Sharna and I are up against Ryan and Cheryl for face-off week.
Good. That's actually really good.
I need to stretch my hip flexors out. Olympic gold medalists aren't the people you would choose necessarily to compete against.
I can't move my foot.
They've been to the highest level of sporting in the world and come out on top.
Okay, ready? Oh my God, I can't right now.
Ryan's at the top of his game right now.
Ew.
Going up against James and Sharna, they're like the best dancers. So I'm like, no.
Can you shake your booty? Maybe not. That's not going to go well for us.
I can't say growing up I ever saw a ton of cha-cha, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a Canadian style of dance.
Would you like me to go out the window? Get off you. Yeah, it needs to be that intense.
I think the rest of the world hasn't seen Ryan's personality, and I really want him to be able to show his fun side. You can.
The cha-cha, from what I hear, it's all sexiness.
You better move back, buddy.
During elimination, I got that glimpse. It could be over like that. I want to keep going. I love this. And in order to become the best, you have to go against the best. Bring it on.
Yes!
Yeah, but diggy, 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 diggy. Cold-blooded white heat, thunderbird riding through the street. Black shade, blue skies, rock a light into the beat. She said, press on the gas if we see those
to go, James and Sharna.
My kids and I watch the show together as a family, which is what I love about so much about Dancing with the Stars. But Jade and I went to the show, and you're his favorite, right? We're sitting there, and it's during commercial break. There's a photo.
Cool.
And he goes, Mommy, I'm really thirsty. And you heard that and went back and got a bottle of water and brought to him. It made his day.
Oh,
so thank you for that.
Cute.
Thank you.
I didn't even realize.
You did it. That's so sweet.
Well, listen, and I love the two of you together. You make a great team, but I have to ask you, James, you know, you're a race car driver, competed in Indy 500, won a bunch of other races. What made you want to, you know, unbuckle the seatbelt and go onto the dance floor?
I'm still debating if I do. I don't know.
Still not so sure about this thing.
Yeah, I lost a bet. No, I honestly, you know, I really believe that life's for living, you know, and this is an opportunity that only comes around once in a lifetime, really. And it was a hard sell, I won't lie. Dancing doesn't come supernatural to me. It was really outside of my comfort zone. But
are you kidding me? Because you're so good.
I've got the best teacher, though.
No,
I think you're underestimating.
Rhythm and you, I mean, look at you. I mean, come on, look at that. When did you know?
Yeah, that was Ricardo. That one wasn't actually me. That was my alter ego.
Ricardo. Did you shock yourself with how good you were at it, that it came so naturally?
Yes. I mean, we joked the other night on the show. I mean, I sit for a living, so this is very different for me. So I think it was a big surprise to her. I don't know what she was expecting when she showed up to the racetrack to meet me for the first time, but this has definitely been a surprise for me.
Sharna, how does he compare with your past, you know, contestants or dancers, partners?
James and I joke about being separated at birth.
Really?
Yeah, we have the same sense of humor. We get along so well. So rehearsals for us, we laugh a lot. We're a little bit ADD.
Just
I'm a bit distracted sometimes.
We both suffer from ADOS, which is attention deficit. Ooh, shiny.
Funny. How could you not laugh at this? But you know, he's incredibly talented, and I did not expect that from him. And it's so beautiful. He came into this competition, and not many of our Dancing with the Stars fan base knew who James was, and he's stolen everybody's hearts. And every week he comes out, and he just even blows me away with what he's capable of.
Well, that's incredible that you say that, because I think you are one of the best dancers on that show. You're incredible. Incredible.
Yes.
And how long have you been with the company?
5 years now. James is actually my 8th celebrity partner on Dancing with the Stars.
Wow. And
who knows, maybe the one.
You could win that Mirrorball trophy. And it's, you know, this is a scary thing to do, to be vulnerable, but you don't shy away from scary things. I mean, you were in a really near fatal crash last year.
Yeah.
And then you somehow got back behind the wheel again. Where does that drive come from?
I think it's just that competitive nature, you know, and in a lot of ways, had that not happened, I'm not sure I would have agreed to do this. That was a really big moment in my life, you know, having something like that happen, nearly lose your career, nearly lose your life. It really changes your perspective on certain things and makes you realize what is important, what's not important, what you should worry about, what you shouldn't worry about. And worrying about making a fool of myself on national television while dancing, it's really not that big a deal, so why not? Let's give it a shot.
Wow.
I love that.
I do too. That's really great. What do your fellow race car drivers think about you dancing?
Well, I think they had all teed up like a bunch of jabs they were going to take at me, but then after the first one, when we had tied highest scores for the first night, they're kind of like, yeah, no, fair play, that was pretty good. Don't really have much to say to that.
Can't say anything
we'll get you next week.
I know, you must be impressing the ladies with your moves. Are you dating now? You have a girlfriend?
I do have a beautiful girlfriend, Rebecca Dalton. Yeah, actress, actually. We went to high school together. We were prom dates.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so cute. So has she been to the show?
She has, yeah.
Oh, how
I've been there for all of them, so it's been great.
Show, so I can't wait to see this one. This is going to be...
I feel like this is going to be epic. This week we have Paramore, which is the first ever Cirque and Broadway production. So what better way to be inspired by this show than to go and see it?
It's a very cool element this week to be able to bring some Cirque performers into our dance. I'm excited about it. Sharna's over the moon about it.
What kind of things can you guys do that don't require the mat? Oh.
I'll take 2 of those. Working with Chris and Remy, our acrobats, some of the stuff that they can do, I mean, it defies gravity. Quick step is back to a frame, however, it has very fast forward.
Oh my God, what are you doing? What? This dance seems to really suit us, but am I good at acrobatics?
Square.
Not sure acrobatics is necessarily a strength of mine.
4 and 5. James came out really strong in week 1. Since then, we have dropped a couple of spots, so I have to work him really hard this week to try and climb back up there.
This is a whole Cirque du Soleil show right here. This is like a whole show.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I was like, I want all the things.
Chris and Remy are incredible, but I'm front and center for a lot of it. You know, I'm just trying to keep up and keep my head above water.
First lesson of circus school.
Yeah.
James and Sharna. What a fun finish to the dancing. Great shoe live back there behind our inflatable stage.
Hi, how was the show? You just came off fresh off Hollywood Today Live. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's always fun here at Hollywood Today Live. I mean, it's just a laugh a minute.
Did you get wildly embarrassed, or did Tanner get wildly embarrassed?
Maybe Tanner got wildly embarrassed.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, we called out Tanner because he's a huge crush on you.
That's crazy.
So, tell us about Dancing with the Stars. What's it like been this season for you?
It's been crazy. You know, I really didn't know exactly what to expect coming into this whole thing. I had talked to people that have been on it, and I knew a little bit about what I was getting myself into, but until you're really in it, there's no way to truly understand what it's all about, and I'm having a blast. I think I got the best partner that you could get, so that was a lucky break there, and apparently she's managed to make me look like I'm doing something resembling something that kind of might look like dancing to some people, which is huge. Again, it just speaks volumes for her talent, but it's been a lot of fun.
The hardest part and the best part?
Honestly, I think it's the same thing. I think the hardest part is the live performance on Monday night, but when you nail it and it's over and you know the lights go down and you realize it's done, it's the best feeling. You know, it's all that work. I know it's you make it sound dramatic, like all that work. It's a week's worth of work, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in that week, the hours that you put in trying to make it all come together, and I mean, she's got all the extra work of trying to choreograph it and put it all to the music ahead of any of the rehearsals that we actually have, then all the hours in rehearsal, put it all together, wardrobe, all that stuff. To see the finished product on Monday night is just awesome.
And I noticed the cast really bonds during the season. Is there someone you really bonded with on the cast that you didn't think you would? A friend you've made? You know, I've made a bunch of friends, for sure, but I think the one that was maybe the least expected for me was Tara. Tara, I didn't know much about. Like, I knew she had the show, but meeting her, she's one of the funniest people you'll ever meet. And her and I, we hang out all the time up in the skybox, you know, when we're not on, and she's just a blast. Really, really like that girl.
Her and Calvin. I think you and
Calvin's
too.
Calvin's awesome.
Such a nice guy.
Sad to see Rob go. Him and I are getting along. Sad to see Rick Perry go. That guy was actually hilarious as well.
No way.
It's like one you would not expect. definitely a guy I'd go have a drink with next time.
So funny.
Yes,
Yes,
Really?
right?
For
Yes.
sure.
That's awesome. So next week, what's your dance going to be? What's the theme?
Next, oh, you mean this week? Next
This week,
show?
this next
Okay,
show, yeah.
Next week, I'm dealing with this.
This coming up show.
So this coming up, we have Tango, and it's most memorable year. So James is going to be talking a lot. 2015 for him when he had his car accident, and you know we touched on it a little bit today here on Hollywood Today Live, but a lot more in depth. And it's always one of my favourite weeks on Dancing with the Stars. It's very emotional, it's very real. You get to learn so much more about the celebrities that are on the show than just what you see.
Sure.
So it's really special to create those kind of moments.
That's awesome. We can't wait to see. What's the dance going to be? Is it going to be...
Tango.
Oh, wow, okay.
Tango, yes.
Traditional tango, not Argentine tango. So there are no lifts. No, I'm not going to break any rules in this one.
Yes, you are a little bit of a rebel. You've broken some rules in the past.
Okay, yes, occasionally.
Like on Monday.
Like on Monday.
Well, we can't wait to see it, and definitely everyone needs to vote for you guys.
Please,
Yes.
Please vote. That would be great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Monday night, we put on a great performance. Sharna did such a good job incorporating all the different elements of Cirque Night, and then I made a small little mistake on the footwork.
It's okay!
You were very dramatic about it.
I don't like making mistakes. Like in my job, there's so many things outside of your control. But when I make a mistake that leads to me crashing the car, I'm really hard on myself. My most memorable year is 2015 because it's when I had the biggest crash of my career.
A piece of James' suspension broke and he went straight into the wall at 224 miles an hour.
I saw James go into the wall, and it was a vicious hit. Immediately, you could tell something was wrong. His head was bobbing slightly.
When we first got there, he was not unconscious, but he wasn't really with us. We're having trouble getting him out of the seat. What we didn't know is that James' accident pushed part of the suspension through the seat and then into his hips and legs.
James was bleeding so profusely, I replaced all the blood in his body 3 times over. And right when the elevators opened for the operating room, I lost the pulse.
What is the survival rate of an injury like this?
0.
What happened is it hit me right here, and it came out of me right here. The exit wound and the entry wound was so big, he said he had his whole fist in it, trying to stop the bleeding. That's all that's left.
Unbelievable.
He was in such great physical condition that he survived an injury that none of us would have survived.
First words that came out of his mouth to me was, "I'm really sorry, Mom, I'm not an accountant." Then I said to him, "We'll get you back in the car before the end of the year." Sorry. Because he needed to hear that.
It was only 18 months ago. How the heck are you on the sharp? James doesn't understand how incredible he is. Within 18 months, he went from someone assisting him to walk to killing ballroom dance. I don't want you to spend this week getting frustrated. This is a chance to tell a little bit of your story.
I'm a competitive person, so the last thing I want to do is make another mistake. I want the things that I can control to be done right. I would gladly go back and suffer through whatever I had to suffer through if I got to come out the man that I am today. That accident is the best thing that ever happened to me.
You got a diamond soul. You never lost your innocence. You never let it go or ever receive it. It's the right time.
James and I are on top of the leaderboard.
Oh, good.
That is amazing and also a lot of pressure. It's Latin week. We have the rumba. Got to get you sexy on for it, though.
That's not an adjective associated with me a lot. It is definitely not going to be easy to let the sexy side come out, if that even exists. I can do the physical steps, but it's the selling of the movement that I got to work on. I got you. But during week 3, we had the cha-cha, and I was really struggling. We created alter egos, because I'm not good at acting, so I came up with Ricardo.
Ricardo makes love to the camera.
Yes. Ricardo actually managed to pull that dance off. So I'm really hoping he knows a thing or two about the rumba. This might be Ricardo's jam, I don't know.
James enjoyed last week so much, and that's partially because he was out there being him. James is killing it right now. I'd rather James over Ricardo. I'm confident that he'll bring the sexy on Monday. I just don't know if it'll be James or Ricardo.
Sharna, yo estoy aquí. What? Ricardo? I'm supposed to be the sexy one this week. Who? No. Oh my God. It's the Rick Perry Paso. El Bruno. Muy caliente. Me ganas. Por ahora.
Way gone, sleepless, I'm battle worn, and you're all I want. So bring me the dawn. I need the sun to break. You won't get up my heart. I'm shaking on my love. Change. Been in the dark for weeks and I realize you're all I need. I hope I'm not too late, and I hope I'm not too late.
James and Sharna. Great job, man.
Thanks, guys. Really, seriously. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Facebook Live, what's up? We're here in rehearsal.
Yes.
And we are very excited.
Very excited.
About what though?
Oh, I don't know. I was following your lead. I don't actually know what we're doing.
What's happening right now?
No.
Well, we're excited. We have the 40s as our era this week, and it's been a lot of fun playing. We've got lists and tricks, and I've scared the life out of him with half of those this week.
A couple times. Yep.
He did land on my head one time.
I warned you that could happen. And then that wasn't even like a really scary one.
No, that wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, it's good. It's good.
It's good.
But we're here. We're going to answer some questions for you guys. We
From
have
the magic tissue box of glitter.
the magical, the
Can't look
jewels,
inside.
the dazzle. No.
You pick one from up here.
Fine.
It's cheap.
I feel like I've got two. No, that's fine. Okay. What is the best advice you've received from your partner?
Who's that directed at? Do we both have to answer that?
I guess we both answer.
Okay, you go for ladies first.
I asked you the question, that means you go first.
No, but if the question was asked by the fans.
Well, I picked it out, so I feel like you should answer the question.
The best advice
that Sharna has given me is don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things.
Wow. Definitely never said that.
No, you didn't say that.
I thought you were going to say nose over toes.
Nose over toes. No, that's not the best advice. It's just the most the most feeded to me. Yeah. I think the best advice is probably know when you're going.
This is Randall, by the way. So when Hinch has terrible posture, I call him Randall because it's the salamander from Monsters Inc.
So I've been trying very hard to keep Randall at bay.
Yeah, so if you ever hear Randall, it's not a good thing. Hinchy is good.
Hinchy is good. Hinchy, you don't like Hunchy. Hinchy, Hunchy, Hunchy. There's varying degrees of my terrible posture.
Okay, what's the best advice you've ever given me?
I'm not gonna give it to you.
You've never given me any advice, so I feel like next question.
Fine. Next question. If you had to listen to music from one decade for the rest of your life, what decade would you choose?
Oh, that's tough.
That is tough. Oh man.
Yikes. I mean, I'm kind of a 90s hip-hop girl through and through.
I was gonna say not specifically hip-hop, but
90s hip-hop.
probably 90s. Yeah.
Pretty much the radio station that's on in my car all the time.
That's a good point. You do play a lot of 90s hip-hop.
Well, old school jams.
What's your favorite 90s song?
Wanna Be by the Spice Girls?
Was that 90s? That was 90s.
For sure.
Yeah.
97.
Okay. Salt and pepper. I mean, Shoot is basically my karaoke jam. I know every single word. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna pick up that mic and crush it.
That's your karaoke jam?
Yes! A lot of them, all of them. LL Cool J, I mean, listen.
All of the things.
Yeah, all
you
of the
can't make
things.
her pick one. You guys know that. Your turn.
We only have like 8 minutes. We're wasting time.
Wasting lots of time. Get through these main questions.
What era were you born in, and what era would you? What would you? I think this is.
Do you? Like just where?
What era do you feel most connected to? So there's a typo in here. That was not. I'm not illiterate. What era were you born in, and what era do you feel most connected to?
To be both. What year was it? I was born in the 80s. And I feel most connected probably to the 90s, just because like that was like the formative years of life, right?
Born in the 80s,
things like
connected to the 90s.
Super Nintendo were invented, which come on,
We had a Sega.
the best.
I had a Sega.
Yeah, Sega Genesis.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Sonic was. He was.
Actually, to be fair, we were around when the first computer came out, and it was like that at home, and it was the 2 bars where the thing could bounce.
Oh, Pong?
Kids, you don't know anything about that.
No, you don't. You don't even know what dial-up internet sounds like.
Right? Right? Do you even know what dial-up is? It's not worst.
All right. If you could bring back one fashion item or style from the previous decade, what would it be? Bell bottoms. Next question.
I can't. It's terrible. Bell-bottoms are disgusting. But now that I know that about you, I am so putting you in.
That was a joke! It was very clearly a sarcastic comment.
Don't do things.
I specifically have told you on multiple occasions that 83% of everything that comes out of my mouth is a joke or a sarcastic
That
comment.
might have been the best advice you ever gave me, and I never took it.
Okay, actually, though, what would you bring back?
Oh, cargo pants. No, I'm kidding. I
Wait,
really don't know.
those aren't in right now?
Wait, what?
I gotta go and change my clothes.
I really don't know. There is not a fashion statement that I miss. I'm pretty happy with where things are at right now.
Perfect. Next question.
Terrible. We can't wait to see Team Future and Team Past battle it out next week. What can you tell us about your team dance? I can tell you that when we say past, we mean way back. Our song was written in the 1700s, published in the 1800s, so you can kind of get a vibe for, the costuming and the type of thing that we're going for. It's going to be very beautiful, magical, and mystical. That's sort of the words that I would use to describe it. He knows nothing about this yet. What else I can tell you about our team dance is we don't have anything yet. Because on, Monday night, it was more about figuring out the creative and stuff.
Yep, what she said. So that's exciting.
So we have rehearsal on Saturday to make it happen.
This one's actually directed to you. So, James, we learned about Ricardo, your alter ego, last week. Sharna, do you have an alter ego, and what's her name?
I don't really, well, I mean, at any given point, I am Jessica Rabbit, Meredith and Braid, Ariel, Sharna number 2.
Sharna number 2, a.k.a. Sophia.
A.k.a. he called her Sophia. She's feisty. It's when James isn't doing so well.
When James can't do this for like an hour straight.
Because he's been doing it since week 1. Sharna number 2 is knocking on the door. She's like, let me in.
It was bad.
She's ready. Sophia was ready to go nuts.
Sophia was there.
Sophia, Jessica, and Ariel.
What was the other one?
Meredith.
I don't even know what you're saying.
From Brave.
No, I know, but I don't know what you're saying. What's her name?
To educate you. Your dance next week is inspired by the 1940s. Have you learned anything interesting about that decade this week to prepare?
Honestly, no. It's a great question. I should probably do more research into it to get into the character.
What do you know? What did I tell you about Jitterbug?
Jitterbug is kind of like this down and dirty style of dance. It's all about broken lines. It's not about posture and frame. It's straight lines, and it's kind of like, think of, speakeasy, post-prohibition, getting down and dirty at the bar kind of thing. So it's a lot of fun. It's kind of less technical, very fast. A lot about throwing each other, using each other's weight, momentum, things like that.
You listen.
I learned a little bit about the Jitterbug, maybe less about the 40s specifically.
But it is post-prohibition era. It was dancing in speakeasies, underground in Harlem. And it's a really fun, wild, crazy game.
Prohibition. What a terrible idea that was. What has been the funniest moment between you two? Okay, we can't get into that. We would literally have an hour and a half long Facebook Live if we get into that.
I can't.
There's not.
We laugh every day, every single day.
No. Actually, yeah. The fuck are you thinking about? Yeah, okay. I hate that we got that exact same moment. So what? That was for Tango. Tango week we were rehearsing, and I had this really serious question that I was like, Sharna, seriously, I gotta ask you this question about something like when I watch the male pros dance, they do this certain thing, and I'm like, I kind of do it more like this, but they do it more like this. And I was trying to be like super serious and like really try and be better. And I had to do like a spin. And as I did the spin, I was getting over a cold. And what Derek has informed me is referred to as a snot rocket. Came flying out and hooked back around onto my face. That is roughly the position she ended up in for about the next 20 minutes. She cried for about 20 minutes. Her makeup was running down her face. And what made me feel better is that Derek came in and told me it's happened to him. And you said that when you were in ballroom competition,
this happened weird. I couldn't move it. It had to stay there.
In the middle of competition, so she just had to just keep going. I was able to cover it up really quick.
Okay, moving on. No one else is in the same place but us. James, you heard you're great at doing different accents.
Can you give us a sampling of your best ones? Which one should I do?
I feel like your Scottish one or your Aussie one?
So, my Scottish one comes from an old math teacher I had. And whenever we got to like the part of geometry or whatever, where we started looking for bisectors and things of that nature, there's one day in class, she looked at us and goes, she says, class, how do you find the perpendicular bisector? And we just sat there and hit the floor laughing. We're like, Mrs. Cruikshank, I'm sorry, we can't do any work if you're going to talk to us like that. It's too funny. This isn't comedy class, this is math class, this is serious business. We can't, I'm sorry. Plus, you should be telling us how you find the perpendicular bisector. If I could tell you, I would be teaching the class.
The point is he can actually, it's not the statement or the phrase that he knows, he can make that, he can have a whole conversation with a Scottish accent. And hi.
G'day, mate.
Yeah, so good.
Get on with it now, let's go.
Cut, mate.
Cut, mate.
No butterfly.
No butterfly. Use the water.
I educated James and we watched Strictly Ballroom the other night.
We did.
Because you should.
A must watch for everybody that is alive.
What has been the most challenging style of dance to learn so far?
Probably this one.
Really?
No.
You struggled more
Cha-cha.
with cha-cha.
I struggle a lot with the cha-cha, actually, yeah, that's true.
To be fair, you've grown so much since then, though. I think you would have absolutely.
You mean fat?
Yes. No, you've grown so much since, that was what, week 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah, no. Maybe this is more challenging, but you weren't at the same level 4 weeks ago that you are now.
Fair. I struggled the most with cha-cha. Yes, that is true.
100% went for Colin Ricardo. It's a whole thing.
And then we had to do it yesterday.
Legit, when we did that cha-cha, I did not think it was going to go down well. I thought it was just going to... Anyway, you proved me wrong.
We pulled it.
See a little peek of the dance?
Yes, we should stop talking and we should dance. Let's just do from where you get to me.
Good chance I'll screw this up, guys. This is the first anything we've done so far today.
Today, right? Ready? And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 5, 6.
Oh, I did it too.
You did it too fast?
See what? I already screwed it up.
Slow count. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, up. 5, 6.
Hey, maybe I just do it.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Etc.
All right, I think that's it. I think we have
That's all you get.
entertained and possibly lured people to walk up at this point.
Fair
Fair play. Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Mwah.
Last week was terrific.
The most amazing thing about last Monday was the comment that Julianne had for James.
You are the best male dancer we've ever had on the show.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That was like professional.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
They are big words.
Tell Julianne you're the best male because you have the best partner. I didn't have the best partner when I won. You know, that must be something.
This week we have the 1940s.
The jitterbug, pretty much as fast as it gets. Faster than quick step.
Oh, great. And it's also Team Dance Week.
Pull back.
This week will be a challenge.
One of the reasons I'm very excited about this week is we get to do lifts.
I know I'm not Calvin Johnson Jr. He's been throwing Lindsay around the room like a rag doll, and they've had some really impressive tricks. I know that I'm not going to be able to do some of the things that he can.
I want to dive over your head, feed all the way through, and you catch me by the neck, and you pull me back up.
The physics of that are mind-boggling. I don't even understand what that means.
I am incredibly stressed this week. Being on the top is amazing, but it comes with a lot of responsibility.
I dropped her, or I didn't catch her. I don't know which way you look at that.
This is my 8th season, and I haven't won yet. 4 more times.
4 times.
Maybe in some way I feel the pressure of everybody saying, wow, you could win it with this one. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's so good. But to be honest, it all feels like we're just not quite ready yet. 4 more times.
4 more times.
In order to pick the team captains, we used the people with the highest cumulative scores, and so I need Laurie and I need James.
Yeah, team captain! Jenna and Webb.
Calvin and Lindsay.
Tara and Sasha.
Artem and Maureen.
Mary Lunder.
You guys are stuck with me.
Were you last, sweetie pie?
I was last. I guess it means I'm just gonna have to work a lot harder.
Team pass. Oh, I'm stuck to you.
Oh, it's okay.
Pass is coming for you. Watch out!
Because it's team dance, it's actually freestyle, so we can do anything that we want.
Jazzercise.
Yes, thank you.
I was going to go for Viennese waltz.
That was my second choice.
We're dancing to a Scottish folk song called Skyboat that was actually written in the 1700s. We go way back.
The strategy was making sure that we had people that would work well together. All three of the men are athletes. And then, yeah, Maureen adds a little bit of elegance to it.
I love my team. I'm so happy. Oh, my goodness. Let's have a slumber party tonight. I am in heaven.
Something's happening.
Something is happening.
I feel like we're watching animals in the wild. We found rare professional dancers. They're creating a new routine. Oh, he spotted us.
Get me into the bush.
What is happening?
I'm extremely excited about our team. We have 3 strong male athletes and a female that's twice as old as all of us. But other than that, we'll be all right. That's playing.
I'm gonna go spy on the other team. Oh, they're already dancing. So, they are moving.
They are moving?
And we're like texting. Getting a little nervous.
1, 2, 3.
How do we end this one? It's not just one couple that are affected by this.
Go in circle first.
I know.
The circle goes this way.
The group score counts towards our score for the night, so you really don't want to let down the other couples.
In hand, babe. What's this?
Mess that all up.
I feel like it could be really beautiful, but it has to be clean.
We're going to want to do that one again, for sure.
Okay, here we go, everyone.
Step. Close.
2 steps and close. Bet. I cannot believe that we're still struggling with the steps right now.
I'm still messing up on the circle.
We forgot to do it.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
We're pretty much out of time to get it ready, and I'm not sure it's where we want it to be yet.
Sing a song of a last that is gone. Say, could that last be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Moses stern, Rome on the port, hay on the starboard bow. Glory of youth, glory of soul, where is that glory now? Sing me a song of the last that is gone. Say, could that last be I? Mary's soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Billow and breeze, highlands and seas, mountains of rain and sun. All was good, all was fair, all was meek song. The song of the last that is gone, say could that last be Mary's soul, she sailed on a day over the
Team Pass. And our Eras Night team dances.
there is a possibility that Sharna and I have danced our last dance together on this season. During dress rehearsal for the group number last week, Sharna slipped on a piece of her dress.
I've had a reconstruction on this knee, and I felt something go a little bit on the inside, so you're sure that there's no tear.
She's such a trooper. There's no doubt that she was in a pretty decent amount of pain.
All I'm really focused on right now is doing 2 great dances for James. Talk to me. What do we got?
The bottom line is you have a deep deltoid or medial collateral ligament injury.
I'm at risk right now of ripping it in half and then needing a full reconstructive surgery on that ligament.
There are things we can do at our facility to hit this inflammation really fast.
I really don't know what to do. James is in there with Jen, who is amazing, but if I leave him, I worry that he's not going to be at his best this week, and then maybe he gets sent home. I spoke to my doctor. I'm supposed to have 3 to 6 weeks off. You still have 4 weeks left in this competition. I'm still there for you, but it's going to be Jen dancing with you for this one. I'm sorry. I know that Jen is going to do a great job, but I'm a dancer, I'm a creator, and it's really hard to walk away from that.
I know a thing or two about not rushing the recovery, so no matter what happens from here on out, the only reason I'm here is because of everything you've done. So you're going to be fine. You're going to get better. It's going to be great.
I know. You're amazing. It really does suck.
Just go get better, all right?
You don't own me. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. Don't tell me what to do, and don't tell me what to say. Please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. You don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I never stay. I don't tell you what to say, and I don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young, and I love to be young, and I'm free, and I love to be free, to live my life the way I want, to say and do whatever I believe. You don't own me. You don't own me.
Wow! James and Jenna!
Hello.
Yeah.
I like your outfit.
Thanks.
It's so cool.
Jenna, can I pick one too? Because I'm not good at something. No worries.
How do you like being back on the show?
It's been good.
Were you meant to be a dancer your whole life?
Yeah. Yes.
And so now because of an injury, I mean, you know, you're kind of back. Do you think you can kind of steal the show now and win it all?
I'm just here to help out Team Stop and Go. I'm not trying to take anyone's spot.
No. But I mean, of course they called you. I mean.
Yeah, and I'm super honored. James is amazing, and he crushed it tonight, and I'm really hoping that Sharna gets better.
Oh, I know. Me too. And you look great. Hey, well, we look forward to seeing you.
Thank you so much.
All right, have a good one.
Sharna!
Hi, baby.
Oh, little lady. Hi, James.
How are you? Good to see you.
I have high hopes. I saw the high boots. Are we feeling better? What's going on? What's the diagnosis?
Okay, so I feel great. I'm healing quicker and better than ever. I've made sure I sort out the best treatment available to me in the country, and I really am healing quickly. I plan on being back by next Monday. I apparently have to wait for these doctors to clear me to say that I'm okay to do that.
What do they know?
What do they know about
Oh, wait.
it, right?
Yeah.
They know everything.
Yeah.
Listen to your doctor.
Oh, that's right. But obviously I'm not going to take any risks. I want to get back in this competition. If they tell me not this Monday, but next Monday, I have to listen to them.
Okay.
But I am trying to do it as quick as I can. I promise.
I know you are.
Okay,
Gotta
how
look after you.
involved do you stay, Sharna? Are you doing all the choreography? Are you doing some of the choreography?
All of it.
Okay, well, tonight was impeccable then.
Thank you. That whole number was my creative vision from the start of this season. I've been planning this one for weeks because I'd fallen in love with the characters and the music, and I went through a whole process with this one. So that was 100% all me that you saw out there, and I had a great session with them yesterday where I really dove into the characters and the twistedness and really got it to what I wanted it. But it really was Jenna and James that delivered that tonight for me, so I have to thank them for making it come to life.
Extra pressure to make her proud?
Oh, 100%. I mean, just knowing, especially this week, like she said, literally our first rehearsal together, she was like, you got to think about two things already: most memorable year and Halloween, in case we make it that far. And we came up with this concept then, and we've been talking about it and looking forward to it. So this one, I mean, all the dances are her babies, but this one meant a little extra, you know, and we wanted to do her proud. And so, you know, Jen and I are thrilled that we were able to do what we did tonight and get the scores that we did tonight.
Well,
it was all for her.
You need to continue to give it your all because we want to see the reunion dance now.
Yes, it's all about the reunion dance.
Exactly right.
Congrats, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Feel better.
Thank you, baby.
Last week, I had to dance with Jenna in the live show because Sharna hurt her knee.
I know how hard it is to switch partners. You are the real deal because you can dance with any partner and knock it out of the park.
I saw James get his first perfect score. As his coach, I'm incredibly proud of him. But as his dance partner, I wish I got to share that moment with him. Even though it's bittersweet, I am filled with pride. 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
My partner this week is TBD.
Baby, I need to ice. I need to sit and I need to ice. Killing it.
There's only a couple weeks left, but they're going to be the toughest weeks by far. Obviously, there's no one I'd rather dance with on Monday than Sharna.
I'm doing everything that I can to get back to James. Did I ever tell you I don't really like needles? But with knee injuries, there is a certain level of fear that you could make it worse.
All right, you tell me when you start to feel it.
If I start dancing, how much risk am I at?
Well, there's always a risk to return back to sport. It just takes one awkward land that your muscle normally would account for, and that could turn into a major injury.
1, 2, 3. It's just heartbreaking. Obviously, I've got another terrific partner in Jenna, but as far as I'm concerned, the only thing that could make it better Monday is if I get Sharna back.
The good news is the doctor cleared me.
Okay.
The bad news is that it's still very risky for me to dance on Monday.
Right.
I can't decide whether I take the risk or whether I play it safe because I have to take care of me.
If you think you can dance Monday, obviously amazing. But I know you gotta look out for you.
I've loved every single thing about this season. And I just don't want it to be over.
There's a reason to rejoice, you see. Everybody come out and let's commence to sing it joyfully. Everybody stop, feel the hope that we've been waiting for. Everybody's glad because the sign of fear and dread is gone. Pray on your feet and got a heart singing so joyfully. Just look around, you owe it to yourself to check it out. Can't you feel a brand new day? Can't you feel a brand new day? Can't you feel
James and Jenna. Brand new day from the Broadway musical The Wiz.
Well, you have suffered enough and warred with yourself.
Yeah, feel the pressure of everybody saying, wow, you could win it with this.
Take this sinking boat and point it home. We still got time. Raise your hope, oh boys. You have a choice. You've made it now. Falling slowly, sing your melody. I'll sing it
George Pinocchio's here with a team to fill us in.
Well, I guess we can ask them right now since they're here. Are you dancing on Monday night?
I am 100% dancing on Monday night. I couldn't miss another week, but more than that, I feel ready to. I feel strong. My knee feels great, so it's so good to be back.
And while you were smiling, saying you were going to be back, you were smiling even more because you get her again.
I get my partner back. You know, I've been joking around that I've only danced with one person for my entire dancing career. Granted, it's only 2.5 months long. So when we lost her, I mean, it was tough. It was heartbreaking.
You know, when you work with Sharna, she thinks ahead. She's a forward thinker. So in week 1, she's thinking about Halloween. By Halloween, she's thinking about the freestyle in the semifinals if you're going to make it that far. Do you like that kind of positive attitude that she's convinced you're going to keep going?
For sure. I mean, the preparation is huge, and it's why she's so good at what she does. I mean, when our very first rehearsal together, she was already talking about Halloween. I thought maybe she was being a little bit ambitious, but you know, I mean, it ended up playing out well because even though, you know, unfortunately we didn't get to dance that one together, one that we've been talking about literally since the first day together, it ended up being quite the routine.
It really went viral, which is amazing. I mean, I was very prepared for it. I've been planning it since week 1, like we said.
Speaking of prepared, sometimes you don't know what's going to happen in the world of television news. Right now, we have breaking news. We have to go back to Colleen and Ellen right now.
Yeah, George.
Ladies first. You're already pushing me. We just got into rehearsal. I'm excited. You're looking at the only 2 male contestants left on Dancing with the Stars.
We're the top of the leaderboard, but we got to kill them when we do our thing.
Yeah, man. Expectations will be high. We need to deliver.
Exactly.
You two are holding it down for the guys.
We got to do it, man.
Got to represent that Y chromosome.
Team Y.
Team Y chromosome?
Wait, why? Twins. Oh, like boys.
She can't help it. She can't help it.
Picasso.
Karate chop. 2.
Part of the team-up challenge is for it to be a showstopper. So Lindsay and I have had to create a big production. The whole point of this is to really tell a story and be characters. So a sheriff and a bandit.
If I'm going to get any character, I need to know a little bit of history. Like, have I always been a bandit? What were my parents like? Do I have siblings?
Oh my God.
The toughest part is probably the fact that we've got to dance together without the partners for 30 seconds. What are we doing here? And the passo's super serious.
Look at each other. Dot, dot, dot. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
It's hard for me to keep character because your smile just makes me smile, or your serious just makes me laugh.
We got to be serious, man. We got to lean on each other, man.
For sure, man. For sure.
It's cool. It's like bringing the Juggernaut together.
I was a big Megatron fan. I'm a bigger Calvin Johnson Jr. fan.
James is a great guy. He's witty. I love the fact that he's a race car driver. I wish I could drive fast myself.
We are competitors, but at the same time, being paired up together, I think we just try to make each other better.
Yeah, we kind of see eye to eye.
get the vibration, won't do you no good. Won't do you no good. You better start running when you hear the man coming. Won't do you no good. Won't do you no good. No, you don't mind if you don't mind. Hell, I never mind. Can't fight the temptation when you get the vibration. Won't do you no good. Won't do you no good. And I said, kiss your baby goodbye. Come on, love, it's alright. Heaven knows I want to bring you apart. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. No, no, oh yeah, baby. Come on. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
There you go. Team Last Men Standing.
Is it working? I think it's
Says it's
working.
live. Hi, everybody.
Oh, hi, what's happening? We're building an audience. Let's just sit there and see if people are tuning in. I can't see. Oh, wait, 23. Hi, there's people.
We have people. We have friends.
Okay, so we were doing this on, God, it's bright. I can't see. We were doing this on my account, but for some reason I cannot.
It wasn't going well.
It wasn't going well for anybody.
Basically, you have no friends on Facebook.
Apparently, I have no friends.
These are all my friends.
I hate you so much.
They're our friends.
I have no friends.
Our friends. Welcome,
Upsetting.
friends. Thank you for
Welcome,
tuning in.
friends.
So, I said in the little description, it wasn't me, she wrote it, that we were going to talk Dancing with the Stars, Sharna's knee, and other stuff.
But first of all, if you haven't heard, what's the good news?
The good news is Sharna's back.
Sharna's back. I am back, and I'm dancing this week, and I'm very excited, and I feel really good about it.
High five.
You're so fun. Yes, it's very exciting.
Very exciting stuff.
It really sucks taking the last couple weeks off because, I don't want to miss out on dancing with James. I love every single moment of this season and getting to dance and create for him and all of that. But now that I'm back, it was definitely worth it at the end of the day. That sun is brutal.
Don't worry, we're turning up.
Oh, God, I'm just going to point it at you. Say stuff. I feel like you should say stuff.
So, Sharna, why don't you tell everybody about your knee and how it feels and where we're at and whatever.
Well, my knee feels great. I had so many things done to it. I had dry needling, laser therapy, light therapy, PT, exercises, stem machine, everything you could imagine. It was amazing. So I feel like I've done 4 weeks of healing in 2 weeks. I feel really strong, and I've been dancing on it all week, and it hasn't been giving me any grief. It hasn't hurt at all. So I'm really, really happy with that. I'm so grateful to be back here for the semi-finals because it's incredibly important this week in trying to get us through to the end. So these dances really count for a lot.
They count just like your votes, please.
Yes.
Please
Speaking of votes, guys, I have to say thank you so much for taking care of this man and staying with Team Stop and Go and getting us through to the semi-finals, even though we had a little hiccup there and me not being in. Jenna stepped in. She was incredible. James went out and danced amazing on both weeks. And so, yeah, I'm really, really grateful for your support, especially while we were going through that. No, it's not right-hand drive. It's flipped and it's reversed. So yes, it looks like it right now, but no, this is it's the normal way. This is hurting my arm holding it up here. This is intense.
It's a lot of work.
It's intense holding my arm up
A lot of work.
here. Anyway, so we're all good.
We're all good for semifinals. We have 2 dances this week.
Yes, we do.
One of them is our individual dance,
Yes.
which is an Argentine tango.
Yes,
Is it Argentine or Argentine?
Argentine. That's upsetting that you thought Argentine.
Argentine might be, it's kind of how it's spelled. I'm just saying. Could be.
When have you, is it Argentina?
I haven't been, I'm not sure.
Argentina, no.
Okay, Argentine tango. And then we have the trio dance, which very appropriately we have Miss Jenna Johnson as our third partner.
I mean, there was no other option. We would love to have Jenna, and there was no one else we would have wanted to choose, so.
Frankly, I think it's almost unfair that we got to pick her, because we basically had her on our team for the last 2 weeks. But I mean, but no, it's not, it's totally, it's like, that's not right.
No, we're not going to tell people that part.
Such a disadvantage for us.
What two dances do we have? We have Argentine, what's the other one?
We also have a jive number,
The
which
trio.
is very exciting. It's very fast and fun, and there's a really cool element.
What
it's
is
a
it?
cool prop.
Tell him.
We're telling them?
Yeah, we're telling. Well, we just said it before, so we may as well tell him.
All right, she's the boss. We're actually going to have an IndyCar on the dance floor.
Whose IndyCar?
My IndyCar.
Yes, we are.
4-hour routine.
Yes.
And that's pretty. We've kind of like. It's always kind of been in the back of our minds all season that it'd be cool to maybe one day do it, but I wasn't entirely sure we'd be able to pull it off.
Right.
But due to her imagination and the wonderful production people at Dancing with the Stars, we've made it happen. As well as, actually, I've got to say, Schmidt-Peterson Motorsport and Aero Electronics for making that all happen.
Absolutely, massive thanks to them.
Because they had to pull out some stops. Because, I mean, it wasn't exactly a thought that we had planned out 4 weeks ago. In true style to kind of how this whole thing's been going, very last minute request. So to get an IndyCar to appear out of nowhere
was kind of incredible.
Was lucky.
I see a lot of people asking, what was it like having 2 coaches? So what was it like for you going, like, truthfully?
Can you just put some earmuffs on real quick?
No! Oh, God.
It was obviously great having 2 pros in the room for me. That's 2 sets of eyes on you to look at things. I think it was really great for Sharna, especially last week. I just sat there and watched the 2 of them choreograph together, and you know, normally Sharna's in the room by herself, and we've talked about this before. Like, I love watching when she goes on her little things where she's talking and walking around the room and going through the dance in her head, and I just kind of sit there and watch for 20 minutes while she kind of plans everything out. And last week she had Jenna in the room to kind of help her with that. She had a friend, she had a buddy, she had another creative person to do that part with. So that was great for her, I think. But when you do something wrong, that does mean that there's twice as many people to remind you that, and to tell you how to fix it. And because Sharna wasn't really dancing, she had eyes on me the whole time, every step of everything the whole way, and as a result could find more stuff to to make better, which is a good thing, but also makes it more difficult, because there was definitely more that I had to focus on. But
it's interesting. I get to be a better teacher when I'm not actually dancing with James, because if you think about it, I'm just watching the whole time, right? So I'm not dancing, trying to figure it out by the way that it feels, watching the video back. I'm just watching, doing what teachers would usually do and what happens when I normally teach. And so I was really hard on James. I was more of a drill sergeant and even more of a hard teacher on him for the last 2 weeks than I have been, I guess, dancing with him. But you know, listen, it paid off. That Suicide.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Suicide.
You are struggling.
Yes, big time. The Suicide Squad number, that Viennese waltz, has gone viral. It was absolutely incredible because I got to do my thing to it. I got to just teach and get into the character and create instead of having to be in it with him. And also, despite your misstep, by the way, regardless of don't even care about it, the last 2 dances this week were incredible as well. You know, and you danced amazingly, and they were very hard routines.
They were both very long songs, and there was a lot
going on in the jazz number. There was the solo bit in the paso number. So last week was really tough to get both of those routines down.
And stressful week in not knowing who you were going to dance with.
That also was another element. We did not know until kind of Saturday or Sunday when you ultimately made the decision, and the right decision, because you had to look out for yourself and you had to look out for the knee, which ultimately looks out for me in the long run, because that means that I get you for semifinals and, God willing, hopefully, if you guys love us, for the finals next week.
Please, for the finals.
Vote.
Vote.
Please vote.
Not that you're going to tell them the idea, but how do you like my freestyle idea?
The freestyle idea, should we make it to finals, is pretty epic. We all know that Sharna is an incredible choreographer. We know that she is a brilliant creator. And I can tell you that what she's come up with for this number, should we get to do it, is phenomenal. You guys are going to love it. Nobody going to let this person go.
I'm so excited about it. It's a very, very cool idea. I came up with it about a week ago. And just, I've been thinking about it for weeks and trying to figure out how I'm going to do something epic for this guy should we make it to the finals. So I'm very, very excited. Okay, who's got some quick questions? It does say our connection is a little bit weak, so I apologize if it is. We absolutely love all of you guys too. Hopefully we get through to the finals. But if anyone has any questions, send them through. The freestyle has to be a showstopper. My favorite thing to do. Random, but Sharna, you should do a hair and makeup tutorial.
There you go.
Thank you very much. I can try that at some point. Well, I think maybe it's a little too slow for questions to start coming in. Can you buy the Hinch Burgess President shirts somewhere else?
You can. You can buy
Tell the people
them.
where.
You can buy them on the IndyCar website. So if you go to IndyCar.com, go into the shop, and then find James Hinchcliffe, find my category, and it's in the online store under my stuff. There are vote for Hinch shirts. There's the Hinch Burgess shirts. Make IndyCar Dance Again shirts. We got all sorts of fun stuff.
Yay! And if you're just tuning in, I see a lot of people asking. My knee is doing great. I am dancing this week. We are incredibly excited. I've been dancing on it all week already, and it feels really good. It feels strong. So taking that time off has really helped. What is our favorite thing about working with each other? What's your favorite thing about working with me, James? Good question.
It's a great question.
What is it?
I love that you relax, bro. Honestly, it's just how much fun we have while learning. I mean, learning new dances, especially with someone that's not a dancer, is very stressful. Teaching someone that's not a dancer can be very stressful, and she handles it like a pro. We laugh our way through any scenario or situation that could or should be stressful. We've literally never had a moment where we're, at each other's throats or need to walk away and take a minute, and that happens, and it's understandable that happens to other couples in this process. I mean, I get it. It is so stressful, but we get along so well. We laugh our way through everything, and I'm just so lucky that Sharna and I got paired up for this season.
Yeah, me too. It's been one of my favorite seasons, and I love creating on James because I love how much he dives into characters, and you all know me. That's one of my favorite things in the world to do, is to tell stories through dance, and James is, able to trust me and let me guide him into doing that. So anyway, that's amazing. Wait. What style? Hang on, they're going so fast. Where are the questions? Does James have any idea what he... Wait. Still doing the tour with the knee? Yes, I'm definitely still doing the tour. If we could redo any dance, which one would we pick?
That's tough.
Whoa. See, we were going to try and redo the Suicide Squad piece for the finale, but to be honest, it's gone viral. And I feel like we should just leave it sit where it was with James and Jenna and how amazing it was. And, maybe hopefully just secretly on the side I'm hoping for an Emmy. Or at least a nomination. I mean, just one. God, it would be amazing. But other than that, what dance would you want to redo?
That's tough. I mean, the day it happened, I already wanted to redo the quick step because of that little mistake. that I beat myself up over, even though we got our first 10 that day.
Good point.
But I've now made other mistakes, and so I'm less worried about. I've made bigger mistakes, so I'm less tied to that idea.
Right.
I think, I mean, there's something cool about maybe redoing the very first dance, redoing our foxtrot, and kind of finishing it off where we started, and seeing how much I've improved as a dancer over this whole process. And
right.
I think that could be cool, maybe.
That could be amazing. I mean, foxtrot or quick step, I would go with. That could be a lot of fun.
Be a lot of fun.
But anyway, should we?
That should probably be the end.
That should probably be the end. We've been going for quite a minute here. Oh, just quickly, I want to throw it in there. We went go-kart riding yesterday, and I beat James.
First of all, we went go-karting. No one calls it go-kart riding. I think it's very obvious that was clearly your first time doing it. So I'm going to let it slide that you called it that.
Go-kart riding?
No.
Driving? Go-kart.
Yeah, driving. Racing.
Go-karting.
Not riding. You don't ride a go-kart. You drive a go-kart. You race a go-kart. That makes it sound like we're doing ride-on lawnmowers or something. It's not funny. It's not funny. But yes, we did. And I gotta be honest, I'm not just saying this, she was surprisingly good.
Tell him.
It was gonna go one of two ways, and I told you this. It was either gonna be so horrendously bad, we were gonna spend more time digging her out of the tire wall than she was gonna spend going forward on the racetrack. Or she was gonna kind of really surprise me with what she did, and it was B. She was not only faster than I thought she was going to be, she had a natural knack for understanding the racing line, but most impressively, she had such an awareness of where I was on the track when I was behind her. Most people, the first time they do it, are just so focused, looking forward, trying not to crash themselves, they don't even know when you're behind them. Not only did she know when I was there, she knew where I was going to end up based on.
Last week was very tough. I was devastated to make a mistake in the performance. I like doing my job to the best of my ability on show night.
Almost.
And I didn't do that on Monday.
The good news is it's back to you and me this week, and I literally can't wait to dance with you again. It's difficult to watch from the sidelines, so to know that I am back this week feels really good.
Welcome to my world. It's funny for me. It's like going back in time. Yeah, this is literally how it started for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
James is the youngest of three. He was a very feisty little kid.
Mom, can we call him?
Always on the go, and we used to call him Little Man.
James and I first met in high school. I was in grade 10 and he was in grade 12. We went to his prom and he didn't dance back then. He still hasn't danced with me, so this is all a really big surprise.
I've been one of James's best friends since high school. Most kids in Canada grow up with hockey sticks in their hand, and he had a steering wheel, but James was always willing to sacrifice and do whatever was needed to be in a car.
James, even back in high school, was very dedicated to racing. That was his passion. And one of the hardest moments in James's life was his accident. Not only because he almost lost his life, but he almost lost his ability to race.
Seeing him in pain in the hospital killed me.
He had the breathing tube, so he couldn't talk, so we had given him a piece of paper. And the third question was, you know, when am I going to be able to drive again? It's just the way we're wired, I guess. The first thing he wanted to do was go drive a race car.
You want to motivate somebody? Take away the thing they've spent their entire life fighting to get.
James didn't look back. He didn't dwell. He comes back the following year. He's on pole there. You know, that's the mark of a champion.
Hands down, you are the best male dancer we've ever had on this show.
In the car, on stage. I mean, what can't this guy do?
You were so in tune with each other, so synchronized. I love watching you two.
7 and
I feel ready to come back and give it my everything, and so I'm not trying to hold back. The only thing that I have is touch.
The concept that Sharna's come up with is that I actually come out and blindfold her at the start of the song and have to lead her through the entire thing.
Slightly terrifying, but I'm excited.
That's how much trust I have in you.
It's interesting with James' story. He came back from an injury, and hopefully this week is the same for us, that I come back from an injury and we end up better than ever.
Hay milonga de amor, hay temblor de gotán. Este tango es para
James and Sharna. Wow.
Welcome to our threesome. I have... Oh, no. I always get that wrong. Jenna was a very easy choice for trio this week.
Look, the band is back together.
I really wanted Keo, but he was not available.
Wait, what? I was available.
This week we're doing a jive to a song called Give Me Some Lovin' by Spencer Davis Group.
Going to the go-kart track on a Saturday morning, my dad would blast this song.
Knowing what this song means to James, I wanted to recreate his day before he gets in the car and he races.
I have something I want to show you.
Okay.
This is the car that I was driving when I had my accident. If it wasn't for this car, I wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't have a shot at being in the finals in this show if it wasn't for you. It's kind of cool.
I'm so excited to have James' race car on the floor. We've never had an Indy car in the studio before. That's going to be kind of amazing.
I'm kind of hoping people almost don't even watch the dance. They're just so enthralled by staring at the car. I just want to do them proud. As long as you guys are happy with it, then I can go to bed happy. Yeah.
Some more.
Sharna and Jenna.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
This is already. I can already see this is gonna be. We have a habit of like not thinking through the setup in terms of like how we're gonna actually hold the phone or make it work.
I don't feel like this is a very good angle for me, but we'll rock with it.
I mean, like, you're trying to teach me about the angle. Shrink down lower, and then that way it's more of an up top shot. Isn't that your trick? You gotta hold the camera higher.
We have 127 people right now watching us blab on about camera angles.
Hi
everybody!
Hey everyone.
What's happening?
How goes it? Welcome to rehearsals.
Welcome. Yes.
We are at our kind of standard rehearsal studio.
Tired.
In Hollywood. We're tired.
Very tired today.
Finals week is like, it's for real.
It's been brutal.
And it's only, what day is it?
Thursday?
Yeah, whatever that was. This week is flat out. It is finals week, as you know, or finale week, or whatever. I don't even know what they call it. I just know it's
the last week.
It's flat out. And we have 2 dances. We have the much anticipated freestyle dance.
Yes, we do.
Which is something that everybody looks forward to every season.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our redemption dance, which we were given the foxtrot by the judges.
Yes.
Tell them why, Sharna.
This is actually really exciting because James has improved so much over the last, 10, 11 weeks now, that we get to show that with this foxtrot. That was the very first dance that he ever got to do on Dancing with the Stars, and it was really that moment where he blew everybody away. And now we've got even better footwork, even better frame, even better body flight.
Oh, brought up the floorcraft.
And floorcraft's great too, mate. So I feel like it's going to be a really great dance for us. And on top of that, we're in true Team Stop and Go fashion, playing it like a little character situation at the start, got a little setup, something fun for it. So it's really good, really, really exciting.
Should be very cool. We're very excited about that. The freestyle, I'm already seeing a lot of questions and comments about the freestyle, but we can't really reveal too much about the freestyle.
I don't want to reveal too much about it because it is just really exciting and it's beautiful. It's, you know, stuff that hasn't really been done on Dancing with the Stars before as far as the layout and the concept of it creatively. I'm just excited. We shot the wide for it last night and it's pretty epic.
It is pretty epic. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see the finished product.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be very good. We'll come back.
I think we're back.
That was
Do an Australian accent, James, whilst I look for some questions.
No.
Give us some questions, y'all. Like, what's finals week?
Love to know what different styles we can expect to see combined in your freestyle.
Great
That's a good question,
actually. All right, so we've got some contemporary in there, a little Viennese waltz, a little foxtrot, a little tango, a little passo.
There's some passo in there.
Some passo in there. It is a mix of everything.
It's a mashup. It's a mashup song in a mashup of styles.
What has your favorite dance been that we've done?
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. We've been asked that question a bunch throughout the season, and the week 5 most memorable year tango was definitely was also pretty epic. So
our Argentine tango was amazing.
It is.
Can I just say I don't think people understand how difficult that was. Like, I see a lot of people saying, oh, you know, she's the pro dancer, so what, you blindfold her, she's been dancing her whole life. But just try blindfolding yourself and cut me off. I get it, Facebook, it's fine.
Great story though.
Just put on a blindfold, close your eyes and try and walk around your house or have someone lead you around. The trust that you need, your balance is different, you have no awareness of where you are in the room. I did not know, I couldn't know anything. At one point, I really depended on James because my balance had gone off and I'm blindfolded. At that point, I'm literally in his hands. And you handled it beautifully.
Well, thank you.
So for anyone who thinks it wasn't that big of a deal.
That's like saying I'm a professional driver, so you can blindfold me and stick me out on a racetrack in a car.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
No, it doesn't.
Your eyes are what drives the rest of your body movements. Yes. And so, yeah, no, it was awesome though. Killed it.
You killed it.
We killed it.
All right, more questions.
Let's see. How's
How's
the knee?
the knee healing? Really, really well. I am so grateful that I got to go to Ohio and work with Dr. William Seeds and do some amazing treatments. That's the only reason that I could be back within 2 weeks with James. So, and I'm very, very grateful. And can I just say, I think that was a pretty cool reunion dance.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
I like it.
That was pretty...
Don't understand the 9. A little salty about the 9. Salty.
I don't understand
just
why you
salty.
thought coming back from an injury, a good idea would be to blindfold yourself and then step onto a chair and then fall off the chair.
I know I'm crazy. I can't deny that.
You're a little bit crazy.
But it paid off this time.
It did work.
Well, except for carrying it.
It did work. Yeah, that's fine.
Where are we at? Are you free?
Are you going to race after you're done? Me or her? Because I still plan on racing for a long time. Do you maybe want to?
Apparently I've got talent.
Well, I did take her go-karting, as you guys may have known if you've seen some of the other stuff, and yeah, she was worryingly good. But
He's also seen me drive on the freeway.
What? Hingetown. Is James coming with you on tour? I don't think so.
No. The Children's Hospital visit this morning was amazing.
It was very cool. We got to hang out with our buddy Max, who was a great young character, and big IndyCar fan, and hopefully now Dancing with the Stars fan, at least for 1 week. But
what dance do you think works better for James? What dance do I think works better for James? James is oddly very well-rounded in his talent when it comes to dance. We've seen him crush the jive, kill the cha-cha, but I have to say I think his strengths lie in the ballroom style dances and even the jazz, to be honest. Like, I know we had a little mess up and pas de bourrée, but
thanks for that.
I think his frame and his ballroom, the more traditional stuff, is really him. The new mayor of the Mirror Ball.
I need to interject real quick, and my sister from another Mr. Miss Holly Weldon just said that I'm easy to beat in a cart, and so I'm sorry. You two can both just go somewhere. And have a great time together, making fun of me and my karting abilities.
Well, we will, because we'll beat you there. So.
All right, Cooper and Cameron, what's up, boys? Miss you. Hope everything's good back in Indy.
How's the freestyle looking as of right now? If you just tuned in, we shot the white for our freestyle last night, and it's really, really exciting. It's the kind of freestyle that's not been done on the show before. It's a little bit of a risk, I guess, but I'm really excited about it, and it's shaping up to be kind of epic.
No risk, no reward, right?
Absolutely.
Go big or go home.
Always.
I'm sure there's another cliche that would have fit, but my mind's fried at this point.
Can't find it.
Because I started this morning at 6:30 with press stuff. Did you have pro rehearsals this morning?
Oh, yeah. I had lots of things this morning.
All the things this morning.
And yesterday.
And so you're welcome, Aaron. And it's just been one of those days, and we're not even done.
Maddie! Sorry, my friend.
No, it's all right.
My best friend in the world, Maddie, just tuned in.
Hi, Maddie.
She's on here. Hi, Bells. Please give Lily kisses for me.
Fiona didn't put a break in your schedule. Busted. We just got busted by Fiona, who runs my schedule, and we're technically supposed to be rehearsing right now, but we needed a break, and now I'm getting called out on that.
We legitimately got to a point where we were standing in this room, just literally going through movements. I was barely teaching you, you were barely learning anything. It was just...
We got to that point.
Hit a wall. Because it's so intense, right? It's finale, and it's not just that we have our 2 dances. It's that we have so many other dances going on. I have other dances that I'm in, and then there's all those extra packages that are hour-long interviews that we have to do. There is literally no time left in the day. We even have less hours of rehearsal each day because so many hours are being taken up with,
That's true.
with other interviews.
We've had actually less rehearsal this week so far than any other week, which seems insane.
It's ridiculous.
But it's forcing us to work hard, which we are doing.
Right.
But that's why we needed a little bit of a...
I just needed my brain needed a break, to be honest.
Because you have to go for another interview in a minute, and then we both have that opening number rehearsal, right?
Oh, yay!
So we, and then another interview after that, and then some voiceover stuff.
It's gonna be a day, guys. I've just lost her. So I'm gonna be dancing solo in the freestyle. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome.
Tattoo behind Sharna's ear. Has that always been there? Yes, this is my mum's nickname.
No, well, hang on. What do you? Has it always been there? Were you born with it?
It's been there since maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh wow, that's how our
losing
day's
people,
gone.
man.
Jokes like that, we find that funny.
We find that funny. That's where we're at.
Oh man.
No, I've had it for a long time now, but it's my mum's nickname. Should I tell them the story about my mum's nickname, or is that not interesting to people?
I think it's funny.
Funny? So it says Woo, right? My mum's name is Lucy, and when we were kids, nobody could call her Auntie Lucy. They all called her Auntie Woosey. And so as we all got older, she became Auntie Woo, and then everyone in my family just started calling her Woo, and so now I call her Woo. And the really odd thing is, one of my nieces calls me Auntie Sun because she can't say Sharna, so it's like my mum and I are an Asian family without being Asian. Woo and Sun.
Jill, I saw your question. No, we don't have time for sleep. That doesn't actually happen in this
I'm sorry.
week.
Does it look? No sleep.
Thank you, Rick. We enjoyed having the car on stage as well.
It was amazing!
It was pretty cool.
So cool because we've never done that before, and super grateful to all the people that got it down here and got it in the ballroom and made it happen.
For sure.
How do I? Some of these questions are a little bit random. I love you all. Some of them are random. Funniest moment together? Impossible to choose. Although
The Snot Rocket?
Oh God, the Snot Rocket or the new one.
No. No.
Ooh, it was so good.
That was,
Can I tell him?
No,
Can I tell him?
you
Can
can't
I
tell
tell
them.
Dang
No,
it.
you can't tell them. That's not.
So this one time when
Now
I
it's
can't
going to be
tell
even
you.
worse because now you've told them there was another one and we're going to get hounded. The
Top
Top
Knot
Knot book.
book.
It's coming along nicely. I haven't done it for a while. Katie Smolowski, how's it going?
Although James is a big fan of the two top knots.
She did
that
a
I've been
double
doing
top knot
recently.
the other day, which was kind of funny. When will you have, or when you have red gloves handy?
This is our most liked video. There's a lot of people. Whoa.
Well, there you go.
That's
Thank you for
amazing.
watching, everybody.
Thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you for tuning in, and hopefully it means you're going to vote on Monday. I hate to say it, but we're going to need them votes.
Votes are super important. We've never been one to beg for votes,
No.
really. But maybe now
No
we
time
will.
like the present. So we've been saving up all our begging for right now.
Because now it really needs to happen. Here's the thing. Everybody is amazing in the final.
That's it.
It could go anyway.
It
And
really
I've been...
could. And everybody would deserve it.
For sure. I've been hearing a lot about other people's freestyles, and it's going to be such an amazing finale, no matter what happens, who wins, or whatever goes down. But I have said to James, throughout this week, that I'm sad that this is it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad that I'm not going to get to teach you every day and laugh with you every day and just have fun. I've genuinely had the season of my life. It's been amazing.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say.
Thanks.
It's been my favorite season on Dancing with the Stars, too.
I hate you.
No, you're the best.
All right.
All right. let's
Always
take-
vote. Hannah, we love you for voting. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Have we got a funny story that we can end with? Have we got anything? What have we got? Nothing, really. There's nothing yet.
Keep it down.
We can't even tease the freestyle.
No. It's also not funny. We'll just have to do another one when we have a funny moment.
We'll have to think
We'll
of
do an
some funny
impromptu
stuff later.
Facebook Live next time something really funny happens. All right, let's take 2 more questions and then
Okay.
we'll let the good people go.
2 more
Because
questions.
we also still have like tons of stuff to do.
We took a break when we weren't supposed to take a break,
No.
as Fiona has pointed out.
Thanks, B.
Thanks, Pete. Love you. Thank
right.
you guys for saying that you're going to be voting. I really, really appreciate every single one of them. I know we're sitting here asking you to vote, but it means a lot to us. And to be honest, just a quick shout out for all the support throughout the season too. Honestly, we feel it on social media,
For
on
sure.
everywhere. It's incredible how much you guys have been with us for the entire journey and really getting us through. And week to week, we feel that. We love that. We love you. And it's amazing. So we're grateful, and hopefully we can take it all the way, right?
That's the plan. That's what we're going for.
Who knows, maybe. I've tried this 8 times. It's my 8th attempt at winning a mirror ball.
You deserve it.
We deserve it, babe. You've worked your butt off. It's not about me.
It's about us.
One thing we love most about each other, that we laugh our ass off.
Yeah,
all
sense of
day,
humor,
every
for
day.
sure. It's just what gets
100%.
us through what is sometimes a very stressful situation.
Oh, if we do a re-dance, what would it be? I think we talked about this on the last one a little bit, but we were talking about that re-dance that we're going to do on the Tuesday that's not judged, and part of me really wanted to do the Suicide Squad Beanies Waltz, but since it went viral, I think it just needs to live in its own world and what it did, and Jen and James were amazing in that piece, and I don't think there's any need for me to try and recreate what was already so epic with, you know, with those two. So we're talking about doing the quick step.
Yeah.
Our Cirque Night quick step, where, I mean, why would I not want to be Jessica Rabbit again?
True. And then I can redeem myself for my silly little foot fault.
Exactly.
That I beat myself up over.
Right.
But so we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, guys, we're gonna head out. We still have lots to do today. But thank you so much for tuning in, not only to this, but to the show. Obviously, thanks for everybody who voted and got us this far to the final week.
Thank you, guys.
Just can't thank you enough. It's been a hell of a journey, and hopefully we'll finish it off strong.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks for your questions. Thanks for your likes, and we'll see you soon. Later, bye.
Whatever happens tonight, this has been the season of my life.
Thank you, bro.
Monday night went really well. It was just great to have Sharna back on the floor.
I've had so much fun watching you grow.
You used to say that to all your partners.
I do, yes, but I really mean it this time.
Our redemption dance is the foxtrot.
It was our first dance.
It was. Oh my goodness. Even though your frame is great here, it's gotten so much better.
Definitely better. I'm excited to get to do it again to show how far you have brought me as a dancer.
You kind of remind me of my season 5 partner, Elio Castaneves.
Thank you so much.
That's right.
Appreciate it.
To the final!
Well, look at that.
I couldn't
How are you,
believe
man?
it.
How are you?
Great job. I'm so proud of you
Thanks,
guys.
buddy.
But we got to settle this score because Julian said
I have not known this is coming.
You are the best male dancer we've ever had on the show.
we're going to have a dance-off. Sharna's going to be the judge.
What?
Yes.
Remember who your partner is.
James is an incredible dancer. His frame, wow, super impressive. But his hip, not so much.
Oh, he hit you where it hurt.
Bam!
It was amazing having Elio come in. You know, I think these IndyCar drivers have got something really special about them, and he won it all those years ago, and hopefully James can do the same thing. James, you are the winner.
Yes.
Well, you don't have one of these. Ha ha! Ta-da-da! Oh, you gotta be quick enough. No.
I just want to, you know, just...
To be you, it had to be you. I wandered around, finally found the somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gave me a thrill with all of your faults. I love you still, baby. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.
James and Sharna with their Redemption Foxtrot.
we had last week. One more.
One more. One to go. Let's do it.
Our freestyle is pretty cool.
What I represent is the guardian angel that came in and protected you.
We are telling my story of the accident and the recovery through dance. You gotta tell me what you're doing there, hon.
No, you just gotta feel it.
You know, I know that what we're doing is a lot of hard work, but at the same time, if you take it too seriously, you're just gonna get yourself in trouble. This is what I've loved watching for the last 10 weeks. She is oblivious to everything. Look at this. She's stealing people.
I can actually.
This dance is about as personal as it gets. It is the moment where I was fighting for my life.
Usually we use words in a song to tell the story, but I want to use your words because no one else knows what that feeling feels like.
It's weird. I've seen footage of the accident 1,000 times, and I feel kind of disconnected from it because I don't remember it. That part of the story where I black out to when I wake up, that's the part of the story that we're going to try and tell it on the dance floor.
You've filled a void in my story, really. It's like in the middle of the book there was a blank page. And you just wrote the page. And now the book's finished. It's not something I was expecting coming into all this. So thank you.
My life can be stressful, but being in the race car is when I'm most at peace. Ironically, it's what slows me down. I know my sport has risk, and I accept that. But when you're behind the wheel, you have to believe it won't happen to you. Until it does. I remember entering turn 3, and then everything goes black. They didn't think I'd race again. They didn't think I'd walk again. They weren't even sure I was going to live. But here I am.
James and Sharna. All right. Come on, guys. I hate to rush this moment because that was an incredibly beautiful dance, but we want to get to our judges.
I apologize in advance if I get emotional. Oh my goodness. You surprised me that night.
This experience has been awesome. It's weird to think that tomorrow it's all over. This is the dance we did in 2 days.
That was terrifying.
And we only have 1 day. Obviously, it's a challenge putting together a dance overnight, but no matter what happens, making it this far in the competition was beyond my wildest expectation. Say it with me. This is something that I would like to give to you. After my accident, my first race back, I wore this race suit. You know, you finished my story, and this is part of that story.
That's amazing.
You're amazing.
landscape. I honestly don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just promise me you're not going to bedazzle it.
Tonight is special. I almost don't want it to end. You work harder than anyone else I know. Thank you for giving me the season of my life.
Don't. What's going to happen? Come on. We've made it this far.
I will not do the ugly cry.
It's the end of the show. It's the end of this journey. We gave as much effort as two people could physically give in this competition, and I really can't wait to get out there tomorrow and you know, share this last dance with Sharna. Shall we dance? One last time?
From the way you smile to the way you look, you capture me unlike no other. From the first hello, yeah, that's all it took. Suddenly, we had each other.
And I won't leave you for life over and over again.
So don't ever think I need more. I've got the one to live for. No one else will do. Yeah, I'm telling you. Just put your heart in my hands. I promise it won't get broken. We'll never forget this moment. It will stay brand new. 'Cause I love you over and over again.
James and Sharna, their fusion Viennese waltz and foxtrot. Their final competitive dance of the season. Rarely have we had two more deserving couples. James and Sharna, Lori and Val, the winners and new champions of Dancing with the Stars are Lori and Val. Oh, I don't want to get kicked there in the heels. All right. Hey, winner, what are your first words to America on winning the coveted dirt ball?
I just want to thank everyone for the support and riding along this crazy roller coaster of my life. And my goal is just to inspire others as I go on with my journey, and thanks for being there for me.
Yeah, well, thanks for being here for us, Val.
Thank you so much. To all the kids out there, you don't have to wait till you grow up to change the world. Be great. You're the future. Thank you so much.
All right, Aaron.
James, really quick, I've got to ask you, Julianne said in this season, the best male star we've ever had. What did this journey mean to you?
I mean, it meant the world. I never would have thought at the start of this that, Sharna and I would be standing up here, finishing second in this competition. And congrats to Lori and Val. I mean, they were tremendous from day one. And I'm so proud of her and all the hard work that she put into making me look like I knew how to dance. And thank you to all the Team Stop and Go supporters, my family, Becky, Fee, everybody. It's been a great time.
All right, we want to head back out today first and dance with the stars.
And an opportunity to catch up with James Hinchcliffe, Sharna Burgess just off the dance floor, just wrapping up season 23. Oh, so close, man.
That's how it goes sometimes. But I think coming into this, no one expected me to be able to be anywhere near this, and it's honestly just through her hard work and creativity and choreography and all the rest of it that she took this lanky Canadian racing driver and made him look like he was kind of able to almost dance a little bit. So I'm gutted for her because of all the hard work she put in, but thrilled obviously to make it as far as we did. And congrats to Lori and Val, they did an amazing job. And just thanks to everybody back in Indy, in the IndyCar community. Everybody was huge. And I just know I'm never going to hear the end of this from Elio.
Right. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that till now.
How disappointing for you, so close.
Honestly, there's no disappointment. We never expected to get this far. This was all a bonus for us, and being able to continue dancing and creating with him, for him, has been a blessing every week. This has been the most amazing season. I've done some of my favorite work, and I made an amazing friend. So, and now I love Indy racing. So there's that too.
We're going to get you to the Indy 500 the next year.
Yeah, I think we really need
Duh.
Actually, I might race. James said I had potential. I might have missed my calling. Apparently, I can't win the Mirror Ball, but maybe, just maybe, I can win the Indy 500.
There you go.
If
There you go.
train me.
All right, deal. I'll try and teach you now. We'll swap roles.
Did such a beautiful job of telling his story of the accident 18 months ago and his comeback and everything. How emotional was this roller coaster ride for both of you this season?
I mean, I think we've had a roller coaster of a season, a lot of adversities, and you know, my knee injury for one, and coming back from that, and then being able to tell James's story last week was honestly one of my favorite things I've created, because it was so real. It had so much truth to it, and he really poured his heart and soul into it, and it was just such a beautiful moment. And Mirror Ball or not, that moment stands alone is so incredibly special for the rest of my career, you know.
Here's the thing, all of us in Indianapolis have heard the story, so you had to open up a lot of feelings to retell that story, and for you to do that says something as well.
And the part of it that was amazing for me was the actual moment that you know, Sharna created in that dance was a moment that I hadn't thought about. You know, it's one that I had no memory of. It wasn't really part of the story. It was, you know, as we said in the package, kind of a blank page. And so to have someone that was able to kind of finish that story for me now, it almost adds a level of closure to the whole thing. So, as she said, Mirror Ball or not, you know, we've left this experience richer people, if nothing else.
Congratulations on a heck of a run here in season 23.
Thank you so much. And again, thanks everybody, Indy, for the support. It was awesome. We felt it all season long.
And you get to go back in a race car now. Hey!
Yeah, now I got to go back to my day job.
All right, James Hinchcliffe, Sharna Burgess, runners-up, season 23 of Dancing with the Stars. Back in the studio.
Great to hear from Hinch live.
Hey everybody, I'm Tiff O'Shinsky with Extra Mustard, and I'm so excited to be joined by James Hinchcliffe, Verizon IndyCar Series driver for Sam Schmidt, and professional dancer Sharna Burgess. James and Sharna were partners on the latest season of Dancing with the Stars, and you guys were oh so close to getting first. So close, but you guys were amazing. Your dances were wonderful. What was it like, that final?
The final?
I mean, you had two dances.
It was
kind of crazy.
It was a crazy 2 days. You know, it was a two-day finale on the show, and as you said, we walked away second place. But we did 2 great dances on the Monday night. The freestyle obviously was kind of the highlight for us, and pretty epic routine that she created, and we managed to pull off pretty well. So that was good. And Tuesday was just a manic show, back and forth from 2 locations, and wardrobe changes, and 3 different dances, and it was crazy way to end it.
You guys should have won. I mean, but you were up against a U.S. gymnast who basically dances for a living. So, I mean, tough competition.
It's part of what she does.
Yes, it's part of what she does, and she was absolutely incredible. 100% deserved that win.
For sure.
I mean, from week 1, she just came out, and you could barely fault her, honestly. I didn't agree with the judges half the time when they critiqued her and gave her those 8s.
Anything below a 9, yeah.
It was ridiculous.
But then you guys got perfect scores, so in the end it was okay.
yes, you know.
Exactly. Now, to all those watching, please send us your questions for James and Sharna. We'll get to them later, but first, because you 2 are dancers, now that you're you are a dancer now. You are a dancer with those moves. Yes, you are.
Okay.
And since we're Sports Illustrated, and since we're in the middle of the NFL season, we want you 2 to try out some of the most iconic touchdown celebration dances from this season.
I feel like there's a dab coming.
I feel like there's a dab.
No, because Cam retired that.
Oh, he retired the dab.
He retired the dab.
Okay.
So now for you guys watching out on Facebook, if you guys think James is doing better with the dance, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're on Team Sharna, hit the heart.
Just hit the heart, guys.
Yeah,
Let's quit.
So we're gonna start with a week 1 favorite that everyone loved, Antonio Brown's.
That's not fair. She taught him this move. That was her partner in the last season of Dancing with the Stars.
Well, that's a secret.
This was not supposed to make it onto in the end zone.
This is the dance that we want you guys.
What is he humping?
I love him. He's doing it backwards. It is the twerk.
Oh, it's the court.
The twerk. But he's doing it forward instead of backwards.
So it's a
but I would like to see you try.
It's a court
James,
instead of a twerk.
Let's go.
Well,
you ready?
am I trying to do it like him, or am I trying to do it the real way?
You're trying to do it the real way.
Oh, but that's not what he's doing. He's just kind of doing that.
You're supposed to try and do it.
So you have to try. Our Facebook audience, we're not able to show the videos because we don't have rights to show NFL footage. Shh.
Oh, so you can't see what I'm
seeing. They can't see the screen.
But it looks
So
just
that's
like
why
this.
we need you guys to make sure that you imitate it the best.
It looks just like this, I promise.
It does. I'm in a skirt, so I'm not going to do that one, but I
Yes.
think you have that.
Default victory. I'll take
Press the like button. James wins that one.
What?
I'll
It's
take
still
that.
all hearts.
Damn it.
I will accept that James will win this one because Sharna.
I'll take it.
There it is.
Aw,
there
no.
it is. That's the right way to do it. He just kind of does something.
He like
But I love
humps
it,
more
yeah.
than twerks, but that's okay. I love him. It's great. It looks good on him.
All right, we're getting lots of hearts, even though.
Yes, no, I'm aware. Don't even need to see the screen.
But you have 3 likes, so
Good.
that's good right
That's
now.
good. That's good. It's a good start.
Good start.
Thanks, gentlemen. You guys are real champions.
So the next one we have Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Cole Beasley. This is his sauce dance. That will be coming up. Yes, it's a sauce dance where he does a little shake in the hand, throws it down, and swipes
Oh,
the
he
fork.
like.
Was it
stirs
one
it
of
and
these?
then
Is he doing
throws
like a
Yeah.
Hang on. Excuse me. Gotta see it.
extreme close-up?
Extreme close-up. Very
Whoa.
close.
I don't even
Okay,
understand
so
what
it's like
just-
he stirs it,
is he just,
and then he throws it.
Why would you throw your sauce down?
I don't know. He didn't like the sauce, or it was that good.
Making the sauce.
He's making the sauce.
He's putting
Mixing
stuff
it
in
up.
the sauce, and then he's like, boom.
Boom.
Taste the sauce.
It's just that good. He's like, bam, like a drop the mic moment.
I guess.
But drop the spoon. Maybe he
like-
just throws the spoon. He's still got the bowl.
Maybe he's holding.
He's holding
just
the
throwing
bowl.
The spoon.
And he just throws the
But he
spoon.
really gets into it. I mean, he gets
Yes.
down to the ground
Yes,
to throw
he
that
does.
spoon in. So it's.
Ha.
Oh, choreographed. I like that. He's into it. Once again, lots of hearts.
God.
You know, James,
The dress.
could be.
All right, here we go.
Oh! You showed it in the finals, so
True.
I mean,
True.
you
Finally got talking.
You were like
to it.
Fabio minus the hair. in that.
Minus
It
the
was
hair.
Wonderful.
Or looks. Or
Oh,
awesome
stop.
accent.
No, just without the
Or-
flowing hair. You have everything else going for you, right? All right, next we have Jeremy Hill from the Bengals. We're not exactly sure what this dance is. It's kind of intense, so it's a lot of moves.
Oh.
I'm excited to see you guys.
Wait. I need to see this up close.
Okay, I can do that part. That's just oh, guys, you guys can't see what's happening here.
That's why you guys
there's-
need to make
He
sure
does
that
a
you
little
imitate it the
something
best.
and
then like one of these maybe, and a little bit of
something.
this.
And I don't know what happens after that.
Kind of throws it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it like a?
I don't think he's counting correctly.
Yeah, these are not 8 counts.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
There's no
what's
8 counts.
happening.
7, 8.
Here.
He
Is
goes.
that a syncopation on the second step? Is that a 3 and,
hey,
or is it
he
3,
almost,
4?
He almost gives you the wah, wah, wah.
Ba, ba, ba,
Hey!
Oh.
Almost. That's a little more Von Miller than it is.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
But it's pretty good. I think it's
something.
a better adaptation, though, than the Jeremy
He
Hill
said
dance.
1, 2, but this is my favorite part. Like,
Yeah, I'm not even going to try.
a grown man on a
hit,
football field. I never thought I'd see that day.
Hit the
A
heart
grown man
button and let's move on to the next one.
It's actually
Oh,
almost
just-
all likes
just
right now.
stop. Just
It's almost
stop.
all likes, James. So you're doing really well with the Jeremy
Lies.
Hill. No, this is all truth. It's coming from.
Wait, there were
Coming
more
from-
likes on that one?
Yeah, we're getting likes on this one.
You did nothing.
I was doing my little, and I was using words like syncopation.
I'm so upset.
I was using my new vernacular.
Well, let's move on to the next one. We'll see. We can keep this going. Keep
All
the
right,
flow
what do
going.
we got? What do we
next
got?
we have Julian Edelman with a slightly more subdued Merton
Yes.
Hanks dance. This is a pretty easy one.
Oh, you've got this one. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, it's good.
It's a little chickeny, but I like it.
It's kind of like Bert from Bert and Ernie, like when he does the pigeon dance.
I like it.
I think we're betting too
I
much.
like it.
No, he's
Ooh, he gets
full life.
like this way on it. Hey.
It's so good.
That's a like button.
I'm liking
that one's for
this
sure
one's
a like
such a
button.
like.
That was amazing. Why did we not do this in
Right?
the show?
Why was this move?
Where were you guys? I mean,
We should have done this 3
Call
months.
it done.
that could have been the difference. That could
Maybe
have
that
won
was-
us the mirror ball.
That could have been the difference maker
God
right there.
damn it.
Next time.
Gosh. Well, we missed out on that one. Good move, though. It's a very good
Yeah.
move.
Great move. All right, so the next dance. This is not a dab. Cam Newton's new 2016 dance.
So it's the new dab.
It's the.
Oh, okay, so he's still got the Superman thing
He's
going.
still got
so
the
he's
Superman.
is he opening something and then he's
He said,
You can come up with a name for this if you'd like.
and then he does this and then to the ba. You have to understand when you dance, you have to just make noises.
Yes, there is that.
You don't even do counts half the time. It's just I've learned a whole lot of noises like ka and and you know sha and ha. And, you know, there's a lot of those. Yeah. So there's a whole lot of dances that are just based on like almost karate sounds when you do it.
I think dance is pretty easy, right?
And then he said,
and
then he said this. Very cool.
Hands go, Superman.
Dab's better.
Now we have Travis Kelce. We're not exactly sure what this one's called either, but Travis Kelce had a fancy little move here. Kind of does a little bit of the Quan and then decides to go a little.
Man, okay, so he
said
he's laying it out. He's like, oh,
then he
it's
said,
spicy. It's spicy.
Woo!
I'm not sure. This part I got. And then I don't know about this though.
I mean, you got to get more of your body into it. He really gets into it.
And then he's
Get it. Listen, this is a lot of moves. I've not seen these moves.
This is the fastest I've learned to dance.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Normally
by
it takes
that.
a week. It takes
I'm
a full
very
week.
impressed. So we have 2 more dances. Again, for you guys watching on Facebook, make sure you hit the like button if you think James is doing a better job with the dance, or hit the heart if you think Sharna
What
is.
doing?
That way.
The heart. So our next to last dance, Odell Beckham.
Oh yeah.
Doing the Thriller, which I have to say is probably one of my favorites.
You know that one.
That was in our week 3 cha-cha. / almost kind of in our jive too.
Actually, it kind of was.
Okay, I'm just gonna but he goes into the big slide. You know?
Do it. Bigger, more. Booty. There it is. That's a like button. He did well. I'm proud of you on that one.
I love that,
was good.
which I know is the heart, but I like it. I mean, that's a like button for me from here.
That's a like button for me.
You didn't even do it. That's why.
You did so good.
And for this last one, before we start to take your questions on Facebook, this last one, we decided to go a little iconic with the Icky Shuffle, which, I mean.
All right, take it away.
Who doesn't love the Icky Shuffle?
Icky Shuffle.
Gotta do the beginning of that.
What's the beginning? What is the beginning?
Wait for it. Right.
It's coming back, right?
Right here. Ba, 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 whoa, bam.
Ba, 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 da.
Like step and step and step and step.
Step and step and step and step.
Cotton.
That's it.
Oh, it goes 2 that way, then 2 that way.
Yeah.
Look at you teaching me dance moves right now.
Yeah, try and keep up.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, and ba 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 da 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 ga 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 ga.
It's hard. It's okay. It's fine. I get it.
That was amazing. That you should have added. You should have done the
For
Julian Edelman and the Icky Shuffle, and I think you guys would have gotten the mirror ball.
I know. Dang it.
Can we redo a season?
Maybe.
We
need to beg for an all-star season. That's
Let's
what
do
we
an
need
all-star season.
You should be in an all-star season.
We need to have an all-star season on Dancing with the Stars. We can go back and try this again. Because I think these moves might win us.
I would lose faith in society if they didn't.
Exactly. Where were you guys a week ago when I was trying to come up with a freestyle?
I wouldn't even want to win if those moves wouldn't win. That's not a competition I want to be in.
I agree.
I don't even want to play.
No. Who wants to be part of that game?
No.
Not me.
No, nay. I say nay.
It's true. All right, Ben, producer Ben, do we have any questions that we would like to ask? We have a couple comments that we. Okay. Tell me these comments so I can relay these awesome.
Are they hurtful?
Thoughts. We would never.
No, but those ones are funny actually. I really like reading those ones.
Jamie, our friend Jamie on Facebook. Jamie, what's her last name? Hadan says work at Hinge. So I think we should just show which one of those was your favorite moves.
I mean, it definitely wasn't the reverse torque.
No, that wasn't good on you. That one.
It wasn't the court.
The court.
I mean, this one was pretty good. You know?
That one's pretty good. So one of our friends on Facebook, John, said that Antonio's dance was actually not a twerk; it was a thrust.
But that's
yes, yeah, it was
exactly
like
what it
that is exactly what it was.
I don't think it's what he
Agreed.
meant it to be, though.
No, I think he meant it to be the twerk,
That's the difference.
but he went the wrong way.
Yeah.
And
Can
I
you
love
guys show us if you scored a touchdown in the NFL, what would your touchdown dance be?
Ready?
Yeah.
Go team.
That was already done by Andrew Hawkins. He did like the robot because they can't do touchdown dances that much anymore. So
Right.
he just decided to stand there. It's like
True. Yeah, I guess, I mean, maybe like the passo stance would be a good one to just intimidate the competition. So you just slam the ball down and just give it a...
I like that.
That would be it.
That would be it.
That would
Just
be
hold
it.
it and then walk away. Walk away. The passo walk.
Yes, exactly.
So we have a question from Justin Chavez. He wants to know, which teams do you guys have in the Super Bowl?
I mean, I'm a Steeler girl. I got to support my Antonio Brown. They need to pick it up a little bit, but I do see them hopefully in the Super Bowl. That's what I said to Antonio. I'm not going to come see you play until you're in the Super Bowl.
Oh. That's a
rude.
bold
No, it's me.
statement.
Actually, lies. I was planning on going to see him tomorrow for his Thanksgiving game, but my mum's in town and I can't make it now.
Against my guys, the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Well, that would be an AFC Championship showdown, by
That
the
would
way.
be. Yeah.
You have
Maybe
the Colts
not this
winning.
year, though. Well, yeah, against the Steelers, come on.
You never know.
Steelers going to kick your butt.
They might.
We are.
They might.
We are. Just so you know.
Oh, good to know, Coach.
Yeah.
So we have another question from a fan. Want to know if you're going to take any lessons from Dancing with the Stars onto the track.
You're cha-cha your way around.
No, I'm gonna bedazzle my race suit because then it might blind the competition.
Oh,
as the
good
sun
thinking.
hits it. I mean the little
And your
sparkles
car.
go everywhere. The car.
And the car.
I should bedazzle
The car.
Rhinestones.
How has this
for
not been done
days.
before?
It's insane. It's insane.
I don't understand. It hasn't been
I don't know why we're not doing it.
I think
Fantastic. You have to do
brilliant.
it.
Mm-hmm.
When you were, like, before Dancing with the Stars approached you, were you just kind of driving one day and was like, oh, you know what? I'd be really good in a ballroom.
Funny story. No. Not even a little bit.
Not even
after I started the show did I think that.
No.
I'm still not sure I think that.
Where did the moves come from? Because, I mean, you...
Ask her. I literally...
How did you pull it out of them? It's amazing.
Oh, honestly, I don't even know. I mean, James has an incredible work ethic, but what was fascinating was finding the parallels between dance and racing, which you would never think exists because it's completely the opposite. He sits and doesn't move his entire body, really, except his feet. And yet I'm asking him to move everything. But what he does do is balance that car on the track. He's in tune with it. His reaction time is instant. His focus is so much more intense than anybody else's because he has to do that for sometimes 3 hours on the track and focus on the same thing. And so when he comes into the rehearsal, he's just incredible at taking on information and applying it and staying in tune with me. So essentially, I became the car. I was that machine that he had to be in tune with, to drive and to maneuver and to react with on the dance floor. And that was what was so fascinating.
Basically, I just do what I'm told.
And
you're
and
great
he's
at
very
it.
good at that.
Really good at just doing what
Very good at that.
I learned very early in life to just do what the women in my life tell me to do, and then I'm going to be a happy guy. So I would just walk in the rehearsal studio, and she'd be like, all right, we're doing this. But yeah, cool, no worries.
And then you're just like, oh, I bet you didn't know I could do this.
Well, she'll be the first to admit it does not come naturally to me.
No, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and sometimes Thursday, it was pretty awkward. And then somewhere on Friday, Saturday, we saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and then it all came together magically on the Monday.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So Donna wants to know if you are going to be at the next Indy 500 in support of this guy.
100%. I will be there, for sure.
Boom.
You can come bedazzled and distract all the drivers while you're racing.
I shall do that.
Not a terrible idea. Well, you could actually probably just wear the number that you wore in our drive.
Yep, yep, there is that, or not.
Doesn't seem like a huge fan of that idea.
Or not.
All right.
That's going to stay in the Dancing with the Stars closet.
I was trying to, get an unfair advantage.
A little less clothing than I'd like to wear if I'm on a racetrack.
Fine.
Might wear a fire suit. Can I wear a fire suit?
You have one now.
I do. I have a very special one now.
You do have a very special one now.
James gave me one of his fire suits, but it was a special fire suit.
Mm-hmm. It was the first fire suit that I raced in after I came back from my accident last year.
So that was on the season finale. That was a touching moment.
It was an amazing moment. I did not expect that. I know how much that moment and how much that fire suit means to James. And so for him to give that to me was a really big deal. It's very special.
That's awesome. Can you... Oh, I'm getting a question from John.
Hi, John.
With an H or
What?
without an H?
J-O-N or J-O-H-N?
So John wants to know, Sharna,
Yes.
what is the difference between having a race car driver and a football player as your partner?
No lifts.
No lifts. You need strong arms to steer.
Did you watch Calvin Johnson at all this season? It was very different.
He's also kind of like...
He does have one or two
couple feet
taller
on
than me.
Yeah. Antonio and I did some incredible lifts last season, and he was also wonderful to teach. Having athletes is amazing because they have such incredible work ethic. They can train their bodies. They're used to long hours of practice. So that's what was amazing for me with both James and Antonio. But definitely there was a difference in the type of choreography that I would do. Antonio had very fast feet naturally, so there were very cool footwork things that I could do with him, whereas James, it took a little more time for us to learn the fast footwork, but he could move me and lead me around the floor. So it was different things based off of what you do for your job, but both incredible to teach, both fascinating to dance with, and you know, I would take an athlete every time, basically, on the show.
Are you going to start doing like those ladder drills so that you can get quicker feet so you'll be faster on the dance floor?
No,
For
I'm...
your upcoming dance
I was
career.
going to say, I don't think I'll be doing much dancing in the near future.
No, because we're going to get you on All-Star. On the
Exactly.
Star.
So you should be taking lessons from
Yes,
tomorrow.
all right, fine. I'll start my ballroom dancing classes immediately and start my football
Yeah,
drills.
maybe some jazz too, part of a race. We need to practice those.
God, stop saying that word.
Part of a race, part of a race.
All
I
right.
didn't like those.
Last question. Tell me the best story that we didn't get to see. Something funny that happened.
Can I tell them?
Behind the scenes while practicing. Oh, I think there's a good one coming because you just walked away.
He's not going to like it.
Yeah, whatever, go ahead.
Can I tell them?
Sure, why not?
Yes. We don't have to tell them. We can just retell the Snot Rocket one.
Snot Rocket one was pretty good, too.
You
It's
tell
up
the
to you.
Snot Rocket.
No, it's up to you.
Tell
You
it.
decide which story you want to tell.
Okay. So this one time, I have two amazing stories. So we were rehearsing, and it was, what dance was it? Tango?
Which one?
We were doing tango, and there was these really, really fast spins. Oh, I love that photo. There were these really, really fast spins. And he was asking me a serious question about the technique of them. And, you know, when he sees the pro dancers, he does them, and they do this whip. And he must have had a bit of a cold that day, because we call it the Snot Rocket.
Snot Rocket. That's a dancing term, by the way.
Affectionately named by Derek Hough.
Yeah.
And it literally came out and wrapped. And it was not just that, it was the shock on his face when it happened.
Because I felt
Covered
it
his
instantly.
face and ran out of the room like a little girl.
Oh, our
I
Facebook
did
audience
not.
is loving this right now.
Oh, God.
Yes, you did.
I did not
Yes,
run
you
out of
did.
the room like a little girl. I covered it up like a little girl.
I laughed my butt off for about a good 20 minutes.
We
I
lost
could
a
barely,
solid 20 minutes rehearsal over
could
this whole
barely get it
episode.
together. It was amazing.
Just crying. Like her
Right.
makeup was
Everywhere.
running.
I looked like Alice Cooper after a big night. It was
Yeah.
terrible. I was black everywhere.
Yeah.
Rehearsal just stopped at that point, basically.
Now, I took some solace in the fact that not only did Derek walk in shortly afterwards and tell a story of him having a snot rocket that actually hit his partner, because they were like in frame when it happened, so that was worse.
Yeah.
But then you also told me a great story of when...
It happened to me. I was competing years ago, and of course, you know, you're competing so you don't break frame, and you know, you don't fix your hair or anything. And I had a cold, and we were doing, again, the same thing, these fast spins, and it just went across my face. And that was it, and I couldn't move it. I couldn't touch it, I couldn't move it, I couldn't wipe it.
In the middle of the competition?
Yeah.
Just keep dancing.
Thank God it wasn't televised. That's all I can say.
Hashtag
My dad does it.
keep dancing.
My dad does have it on,
wish-
a good VHS tape somewhere, I'm sure of it.
God, I hope so. I was going to say, there's a YouTube video with that
Good old
floating around out
VHS.
there. I will find it.
Her dad can put it on YouTube.
I'm calling your dad. I'm calling your dad. and
There
trying
was
to find
another
that.
story, but maybe I'll just keep that one hostage for another.
Yeah, you could use that as blackmail
It's
material.
a blackmail material. There's another really good one, though. I'm telling you.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. If you want it, you're going to have to ask for it.
So can we hear it? I mean,
That's
you
it?
just
All you have to do is ask?
I'm asking
I feel
for
like
it.
you gotta pay
Yeah, I should have made that a lot more
drive.
difficult.
Yeah, you didn't explain that one.
Yeah, we're gonna rethink. You're gonna have to do something. I'll figure out what that is.
Once again, cliffhanger. Dun, dun, dun. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on Extra Mustard and doing these touchdown dances and for answering questions from the fans. Pleasure having you, and congratulations again. Oh, yes.
Quick
James,
question.
yes.
Who had more likes or hearts?
Who had more likes or hearts? I mean, I think it was a steady stream. At one point, you had a lot of likes. At one point, you had a lot of hearts. So
If you were to guess.
the votes have come in.
Mm-hmm.
It was extremely close. But the winner of the Extra Mustard Touchdown Dancing with the Stars was Sharna. Oh. I'm sorry, James.
2 crushing defeats in 24 hours. I don't know if my little heart can take it.
But you're a winner in my heart and everyone's heart.
I'll be fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll be fine.
Breathe.
We're getting an
breathe
instant
through it.
replay
Look
right
up
now,
at the light.
Ashley.
Look up at the light.
We're getting words from instant replay, and it seems like you're actually the winner. They're telling me actually they're getting more likes right now.
I'm just gonna exit.
We heard from our actual social media people who are analyzing this, and you actually got more likes.
Well, that's upsetting.
So I'm sorry, Sharna.
It was nice of you to try.
It was
Fine. No, it's totally fine.
Turn of
Nice of you to give it a whirl.
Cool. It's totally cool. I'm used to not winning. It's fine.
Muffin.
That was a burn. Oh, that was so
Kidding.
sad.
No, kidding. Honestly, kidding. I win a lot. It's fine.
You had a snot rocket.
Other things.
It's okay.
You had a snot rocket.
True.
It's fine.
Well, again, thank you guys so much for coming
for
on. I
having
really appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. And again, congratulations. And hopefully we'll see you guys on Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you.
All Stars.